What's going on, Paul?
Same old.
I hear you, man.
Still banned from Facebook.
Love it. And not for anything that you would expect. That's the best part.
Yeah. Not for something I did.
Right.
Well, I mean, technically.
Well, technically. I thought it was, it's just fucking wacky. That'll get straightened out, I think. Probably when you get back. I don't know. Maybe somebody will be able to help you with that.
I'm hoping.
Right?
I got a few feelers out.
That's fucking crazy.
We have friends that actually are connected to that company. Whether or not that'll fucking... This is where you find out how your friends are like, yeah, if you ever need anything. But then when you call them up and say, hey, my shit got fucked up, they're like, Yeah,
I can't help you with that. I can help you with something else, though.
Yeah. I can fix your computer. I'm like, I don't need some desktop fucking support person. I need someone who knows. That was the beauty of working at IT at big companies. You had a hook into everybody because they all knew you. You didn't need to be high up to get shit done.
True. Yeah.
I mean, I worked at, we can talk about, I worked at Best Foods. Remember Best Foods owned by Unilever now?
I remember Best Foods.
And there was a couple of guys that fucking had they were developing new meals. And the fucking guy would just hand me this shit and say, take that home and tell me what it tastes like tomorrow.
Okay.
Meanwhile, everyone else signed a waiver. I didn't eat it. It was pasta, so I don't eat pasta. So I'm like, my wife had it.
Was it good? Did she say anything?
He said that. Yeah, it became those Knorr, the green bowl things like that, like the pasta.
Okay, I remember Knorr's.
Yeah, it became that.
All right, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, this is fucking 96 maybe.
I don't know, 96. I was in college.
Yeah, but
I was just a poor college kid back then of 25 years old.
You were left back 5 years though, so that doesn't really count. If you don't graduate, does that mean you're still in college now?
I graduated, so I don't know.
I'm just saying, if you don't, and you just fucking...
Little shout out from Bill. What's going on? How are you?
Thanks
Bill? For checking in on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Hi, Bill.
Yeah. So, no, I believe Bill is one of our followers from the from that AKT network.
Oh, okay.
So, that's kind of cool.
Cool.
It kind of worked out. So, what have you heard about the whole Opie Patrice thing? That was just...
I since I haven't been on Facebook, I haven't been, one of the four fucking viewers on Opie's videos. So, I don't know. But they said he's not allowed to go, which is bizarre because Bill Burr and Opie are like pretty damn close, whereas Anthony's person non grata for that thing.
Right, he's definitely not invited. The other one wasn't able to get tickets. That sounds something way off on that. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, can't he just text Bill and say, "Hey, I need a fucking seat"?
Or Kenny, you would think Club Soda Kenny would have helped him with that. No?
No.
Why? They don't get along now? That bad?
Nah.
Or you can't talk about it at the moment?
Both.
All right, we'll talk off air. That's crazy. But
that whole thing ended when Opie was doing his show with Carl. And Kenny wasn't needed anymore. And so then it was like, who's Kenny? You know what I
mean? Yeah. So Opie being Opie.
Yes. So
that'll do it.
Yeah. Did you catch? Did you
catch more bridges than Ed Ruffalo?
Fucking, we bombed less bridges in Iraq than fucking Opie burned down. What was that fucking movie from the 60s? Oh, Bridge Over the River Kwai. That is that's a premonition of Opie's career. That fucking movie.
Well, do you remember when he was talking about that one? No, that was A River Runs Through It.
Oh. Did you see Ant and Jimmy did WABC on Sunday yesterday?
I did not. I missed that one. I was
doing
the whole Mother's Day thing.
Yeah, you can. It's on YouTube. You can check it out.
I'll check it out. Yeah, send me the link.
It was pretty fucking. It was pretty. I mean, I watched like a third of it. It was very funny.
I can imagine. Listen, they've always had good chemistry, so I get that.
Well, what's interesting about that show is it's it's political. Well, it's talk, political talk, I guess, normally on a show. But when Jimmy's in there, it just turns into O&A.
Right.
Which is, I'd imagine what if they really could get it, they would love that every week.
Oh yeah, or something like that.
But Jimmy's been on world tour with Louis C.K. as we talked about last week, I think.
Right. No, I saw that. He's crushing with that one.
Yeah. He's I'm touring. I'm an opener.
Yeah, but he's doing it for Louis. You know what I mean? It's not like he's doing it for us.
Yeah. Well, when the headline is at this level and you're at this level, I mean, Jimmy's a fucking killer. But
right.
Louis got money. He's got a fan base, a rabid fan base that is. It probably wasn't bigger than Jimmy's when Jimmy was on O&A. When Jimmy was on O&A, his fan base was through the fucking ceiling.
Right, but I think Louis was up there as well, and even though it took a hit 15 years ago, he's still doing okay.
Yeah, I mean Norton did a few other countries like Australia. He did Eastern Europe.
He did Brazil a lot with Patrice, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah. Well, here's a little tidbit of information: the Eastern European tour turned out to be a way that he could get a visa to go shag his chick.
Right. And now they're married. God bless.
She's very nice.
Yeah. No, that was awesome though. I like seeing that and hearing that. That was pretty cool. So wait, our friend the Weed Man. What the hell happened with that one now?
So 4:00 Sunday morning, some dude drove or walked past and shot 2 women and a dude that were in the back patio. What they were doing in the back patio at 4 a.m. because the place closes at 2. I'm guessing they were just sitting back there smoking still. I mean, that's my guess.
They might have just been waking up from being there all night.
If they were in that fucking hot box that fucking place was when we were there, they're probably.
If they were out back, you wouldn't be hot boxed.
No, but I'm saying they probably came out there to clear their heads, and then 2 hours later they're like, "Okay, I feel okay now." But
also makes sense. Shout out to the Weed Man, New Jersey Weed Man, political prisoner.
As they said on the news, the combination weed dispensary and restaurant.
Yes, the wings were good.
Yeah, and well, that one time you guys didn't get any. I had them all.
And the brownies, not so bad either.
I didn't have the brownies, so I'm not
into
them.
I didn't know I was going to be a fan of those type of brownies, but I found out they were awesome.
You know who wasn't a fan of those brownies? When you had them, everybody on the New Jersey Turnpike.
No, they were fans. They hung up and waved the whole time. Maybe
they're like this.
They waved.
Yeah, they're like this. Dave! Yo!
Fuck out of the way!
How you made it home? Well, you didn't, did you really? You took a detour of 30 fucking miles each way.
No, I kind of made it straight home. It wasn't that bad, but
Well, what about the time
I definitely lucked out with the trooper.
But what about the time when fucking you said welcome to New York?
Oh yeah.
That ain't directly home.
Yeah. Well, statute of limitations passed. I can talk about it.
Yeah, I know.
That was like 15-something years ago also. I'm good. Actually, I talked about that Thursday at Betty's. I was getting into that. I'm like, so be careful when you're driving like that. There you go.
Yeah, and that Betty's place is not even that far from where you're going.
Well, I'm going to hell.
If you can get pulled over in a half a mile, then you're pretty unlucky.
Right.
But that goes back to the days where you drove home from the bar drunk and hoping that, I'm only got a mile to go. I should be good.
Well, I did not drive last week.
Oh, really?
I do not have a car still.
Do you have a car now?
No, I still don't have. I told you it happened, right?
You told Pet Boys fucked your car up. That's all you said. You didn't say how.
All right. Oh, so let's talk about it.
Shout out to Pet Boys.
Shout out to Pet Boys, who I'm suing probably, and I can talk about that on air because I already filed complaints. So I was there back in like late August, early September. Had to get my alternator fixed. Shit happens. I'm like, all right, got it, done. Gets taken care of. 3-year warranty, perfect. A month later, it crapped out on me. They fixed it again. Awesome. A couple weeks ago, I'm driving. Car stalls out. I lose power in the car. I'm like, fuck, the alternator. I take it there again. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. And they're like, oh, it wasn't the alternator. It was something with the the temp sensor or whatever, and we had to fix the fill body for the radiator. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. You guys know better than me. You're the mechanics. They fixed that allegedly. What I found out was because it stalled out like a week later, and I had to bring it back. I found out they never reconnected one of the hoses from the radiator, which caused the pressure to be terrible, and it blew my head gasket.
Yeah, that's not a cheap thing.
No, not at all.
Well, you realize that the guys that work at Pet Boys are the equivalent of the kids that worked at CompUSA back in the 90s.
And they got shit done in CompUSA.
Yeah, but they knew nothing. They knew nothing. You try and ask them a question, they knew nothing about nothing. It wasn't
then
like
again. Back in the 90s, I didn't have my own computer. I had one. It was a piece of shit Gateway, but I've
had those.
Yeah, but I didn't use that so often because I would be at school a lot of the time. So I'm like, all right, I'll just use the computer lab.
There you go.
It was just so much easier to fucking waste shit on their time. Like with the whole Monica Lewinsky thing, the Star Report. I printed out all 1,800 pages on the fucking computer at school. I'm like, yeah,
really?
Let's go. Let's print this out and read this here.
I'm trying to think the biggest thing I've ever printed out. I know when I was at high school and we were basically hacking the computer network because none of the computer teachers knew anything about it. And then I got in trouble because I gave my friend a copy of the disc and he went to a different high school. And then 2 days later, I got dragged into the office. Hey, you didn't give anything to some guy at another school, did you?
No.
So what are you talking about? But yeah, the teacher left the manual for the network somewhere. Not that that helped you do anything, but I'm sitting there going, okay, he left it and it needs to be back in this spot at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I went to the library and photocopied like 1,000 pages of this manual.
Have you ever done any speaking tours about speaking of hacking in Japan? Being they love you in Japan, I heard.
Yeah, I was number 5 in Japan for 1 second.
I'm just saying.
Hey. I was on Impractical Jokers for 1 second, so it's the same fucking thing.
Slightly better. You're a best-selling author, is all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. It might be in Japan, but you're still a best-selling author.
Oh, I had a conversation today with a low-level comic that appears up in our replacement for Comedy Cove up there in Bergen County. He appears there regularly. He's been on shows, and he said John Hollywood only comes here for the mic, which made me laugh really hard.
Well, I mean, he doesn't even do the videography?
I don't. Well, I guess, I feel bad for the guy, man.
I kind of do.
I mean, I feel his pain now not having Facebook when I'm like, shit, I can't find this, try and talk to this person. Can't talk to this person.
By the way, the thing that surprises me the most about that is you're somebody that likes to share and screenshot shit and save in 5 different places. And the 1 or 2 times you don't do that, you're screwed on top of being screwed.
Yeah, you know what? Now I'm getting hold of people and I'm getting numbers and putting them, keeping the numbers. So if shit goes down again,
right.
The biggest problem is there's a few people from England that they won't even let me add them because it's like we don't think this is your friend, because right. You have to have other friends that are friends of theirs for the fucking algorithm to fucking believe that you fucking know the people. So I don't know. It's annoying because I'm going to England. I'm going to England in 3 days, and half the people I wanted to fucking see, so.
Right.
But I got hold of a few of them, and I know where to find a few of them. But
I mean, that definitely helps, but still,
you don't think when you have that people that use Messenger, they build all their friends up. A lot of people don't think, hey, I should fucking write the phone numbers down of these 5,000 people.
Well, you don't need all 5,000, but probably a couple.
Yeah, maybe 150 of them.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Because every day I'm thinking of someone. I'm like, shit, I want to. Oh fuck, I can't talk to that person.
Speaking of, somebody wanted to give condolences on that. She's very upset when I told her because she was trying to send you. So she's like, hey, what happened to Paul? And I had to try and explain Laura.
Oh, yeah?
And she's like, what happened? I'm like, he got... So actually, I sent her a link to that clip where you were talking about it. I just figured that would be easier, and it's an extra view. Just
there you go. So now we have 2 views.
Right. No,
what was really funny, actually, about that video, just to say, it popped up on my phone today from the YouTube channel, I guess.
Yeah.
And I read it, and I'm like, it said, I lost my Facebook from clicking an Amazon link. And I thought I was reading a news article, and I'm like, wow, this is what happened to me. Let's find out how they fix it.
You're right. It is what happened to you. Oh shit. No, but I was explaining to her because I'm assuming
she's got my phone number, so I don't know what her fucking problem is.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? No, I'm assuming that all your other side businesses on there are kind of kaput at this moment.
Well, every page I had is kaput.
That's what I'm saying. Like that fucked you up financially too.
I mean, the only thing it's fucking me up on is now I'm relying on you to get us some bookings at this point.
Right. Thanks.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Because
right, no, I know what you're saying.
But again, the only thing it's like I fucking at one point I want to jump off a fucking roof because I'm so pissed off about the whole thing. And then on the other end of it, I'm like, the only shows I ever got off of that thing were low level, $20 shows. True. So it's like the big shows all the shows we did last month, I got from nothing to do with Facebook.
Right.
It's just like I want to have the presence where people can look. The people that aren't comedy,
right?
People that are fans out there. People that are fans want to be able to see where you are and shit.
Which after the show, I want to talk about that too, so that way we could get that taken care of. But because I know you're working on some things as well, but
Yeah, I'm gonna have you put up a page just of how to get hold of me, kind of thing.
Yeah, and you're probably gonna have to have one of your other friends, do that as well. And you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got a few people that I'm gonna. Yeah.
Not the videographer. I'm talking about somebody else we know. So yeah. Yeah. So I figured that might be the only way, and you have that, and then you have this backed up. It's like, oh yeah, boom, here you go.
Yeah, I'm sure if I could put a fan page together, or I could put a group.
Probably a little bit of both. Either way, though.
I actually could put it on the Ball and Chains account as well.
Also, actually, that might be your best bet.
Unless they shut her down because she's fucking in my house with the same last name.
That makes even less sense, though.
Well, they kicked one of my Instagrams that I thought was good the other day. They my podcast fucking Instagram they booted.
Really?
Yeah. Like fucking a week later, it just suddenly went. It said violation of fucking terms, which is bullshit because it wasn't. But there's one left, which I'm not touching.
Did you fight that one or no?
No, it said you're done. It didn't fucking even give me a question.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And out of all the stupid shit you've done online in the last 20 years.
Yeah, I know. It's just annoying.
Right.
The most annoying part of it is some people I can't get their attention on Facebook to add, to message them because they have that thing set where you go to requests and they don't, and these people are completely computer illiterate, so they might find this request fucking 5 years from now.
Oh yeah.
So,
I think that's hysterical, but fucked up at the same time.
It's fucking stupid.
But I was like, I couldn't believe that had happened to you, and then all this other shit. I'm like, it's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so stupid. But you know what? I before I go fucking full tilt on this, I got a few things I'm working on. I'm not going to talk about it.
Right.
Basically, there's a Hail Mary coming. Basically.
Okay.
So we'll leave that alone for now.
That makes sense. I got you. No, you got to do something. You know what I mean?
I got one shot that I figured out. I know something somewhere to fucking. It probably won't work, but I'm not gonna not do it.
Okay.
You
got to throw everything and see what sticks. I'm with you.
Yep.
But I just couldn't believe that. No, but she was like, I was trying to send it. She probably forgot she has your number too, though. But I was like, yeah. I'm like, dude, no, he got screwed.
What the fuck was she trying to send me?
What's that?
The fuck was she trying to send me?
I don't know.
Just to be the first day she's sending me nudes and I didn't fucking get them.
That would be your luck too. All right, this poor bastard. I'm going to send him something. Cheer him up a little.
Yeah, imagine you ask someone for like 2 years, and then the day they're going to send them is the day you get whacked on Facebook.
Wait, who are you whacking off on Facebook?
I was waiting for the pictures.
Oh, there you go. It's a win-win there. No,
did you see the video? Did you see the video? I should put this one on. The kid's mom walking in to give him a birthday cake.
No.
Hold on. Let me fucking.
What happened though?
No, I'm not going to spoil it.
Reveal.
Yes, it's a good reveal.
Well, thanks for leaving the dead air, Paul.
No, I'm emailing to myself. So I only just thought of it because of what you said. So.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So no, actually, I don't want to talk about that. I got so many things going on right now that I don't want to fucking fuck them up by talking about them on here and giving somebody else an idea.
Also true. I get you.
Did we talk about Blair going to the hospital? Yeah.
Yeah, last week we did.
Oh, okay.
Poor bastard.
Yeah, he sent me a you're a great friend fucking message.
You are.
Well, he wouldn't have gone to the hospital and fucking he had a blood pressure of 63/36. That's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor, and I know that you're supposed to have a high score, not a low score.
Well, no, you shouldn't have it. You shouldn't have it too high either.
Censored. This is suitably censored for the show.
Okay.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, you have to turn up
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Now blow it.
ประตูมันที่เซอร์ไพรส์ไว้ก็ได้
Put all your tissues away, you little bastard.
I don't know. He's worried about the tissues. He didn't finish the job, did he? So fucking what does it matter?
How do you know? Maybe he finished twice already. He's fucking 12.
So my buddy Carl, right? R.I.P.
Hey.
He drunk himself to death. Unfortunately, he was a really good kid. Used to be friends with him after high school. I went and stayed at his house. I had a super crush on his sister, so that was really the reason to go over there. It really wasn't to hang out with him.
You're a good friend.
But when I stayed in his room, when he put the other mattress on the floor, it blocked the door.
Oh, shit.
He couldn't open the door. It was that small. You know, so imagine the floor being the same size as a mattress, so there's a bed.
Yeah.
I'd be in his room, and there was so many cum tissues on the floor in his room, and he never cleaned it up.
So did you chew any of them? Or?
Yeah, I sucked them all. But and his mom worked in it was like apartment complex.
Right.
She was the property manager. So she had an apartment real high up. It wasn't like a traditional apartment building. It was kind of like rectangular kind of layout, 2 floors.
Okay.
But at 3 a.m, he would have to take a piss, this kid. But he wouldn't open the door because I'm wedging it shut with the fucking thing. So he'd stand in the window and take a piss where the whole town could have seen him if they looked up.
Well, that always helps.
Yeah. So that was an interesting time.
I don't know. I just fucking, it's crazy.
But, 40 years later, I met, his sister at the high school reunion. And,
And how much bigger is she?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
is that his sister and her twin combined?
Not her drastically, but we've all put on weight,
That's true, but
that's what you get. That's what you get for fucking blanking me.
Yeah,
fucking in 1987, bitch. You know what I mean? She ain't gonna see this. I haven't got a Facebook that she can fucking see this on. So fucking
I'm gonna send it to her.
Yeah, I know. Her name's Kat. Oh.
Listen, I still owe you for that one time at Bill's. So there you go.
Wait, what happened? Oh, yeah. Your double date. Yeah, I'm sitting there going, what of the 50 things I've done could he be talking about?
Yeah, all of them. How about that?
Yahtzee. Oh my god! There's another thing I do on Facebook. I was doing really well in the fucking meme group for that stupid 90-Day Fiance. I'd post the horriblest memes I made on my phone.
Well, there you go.
So they're all gone. Whatever.
You didn't save any of your memes?
I mean, well, here's the problem. I had to hard reset my phone when this thing hooked into my phone.
So So you.
So I have Dropbox uploads pictures automatically, but it just doesn't. It just puts the file by date. So you'd have to you can preview the picture, but there's there's fucking 100,000 pictures in this folder. So you can't find it.
No.
Today I thought I lost my my Stuttering John photo right before he imploded at Grodny's, but I did manage to find it in my Dropbox.
Right. I can't believe how long ago that was. I saw something. I'm like, oh yeah, this is from like 2 months.
In 14 days, it's going to be 3 months.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait, how long ago? That just seems like it's so much more recent. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, apparently, Stuttering John has quit or is quitting the Dabbleverse, which makes no sense because he's one of the highest viewers on. His podcast is in America is in comedy like top 15 or something. Last time I was looking at the numbers,
right?
And he's making a couple of grand a week at least.
So even
how much torment and trolling could you take if you were getting $5,000 a week? Could you put up with it and not jump off a roof? Because you know how much trolling that guy's getting. It's not even. Oh yeah. It's not like no football did this. You know what I mean? It's fucking kill yourself 24/7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you would think he'd be able to. I don't know.
I'm just saying, could you blank all that shit out just to see that $5,000 check come in every week?
I could.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fucking easy. And it's not like he was making big money without that. You know what I mean? Like that was his main source of income.
Yeah.
How do you say no to that?
Well, now he's signing his house over. I don't know how I know this stuff.
So his mom, yeah.
Yeah, he's signing his house over to his mom so that he can't sue.
Which is stupid because in Florida he'd be safe anyway with that. So he's probably needs the money and he's doing something other. You know what I mean?
He's probably selling out a fucking. Why are you sending me Facebook photos?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I got. What's the Snapchat thing?
Oh, it was a weird fucking story.
Let me see if I can see it.
I don't know. I figured you could figure that out. I didn't. Yeah. Wall Township broad.
Oh, is this the teacher that fucked the 2 kids?
Yeah.
Fucking, she's nice. What the fuck's wrong with it? You know what it is? Boys can't shut their fucking mouths.
Well, think about you every time you get laid. So there you go.
Boys cannot shut their mouths, bro. If I had a teacher like that when I was 15, I'd probably blab too to my friends. You know what I mean? That's what it comes from. You hit it a couple of times, and then that one time.
It comes from too many single mothers getting mad that their kids are getting laid and they're not.
No, you know what it is? Your friend's got a hot girlfriend, and he's bragging about it, and he grinds on you for the fucking 5 years about how hot his girlfriend, about how you're not getting anything like that.
Right. Oh my God. You don't understand. I'm banging this flat-chested cheerleader that you can't get. Ha ha.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, well,
guess
I'm banging
what?
with actual tits.
I'm banging the 22-year-old phys ed fucking teacher.
Right.
That sounds like fucking Lassie in Porky's when I'm hitting it. What's the Facebook shit you sent? Because I don't have Facebook, so I won't be able to see.
That's right. No, so that was kind of no. So what I was saying, what I was sending, there's an advertisement I saw. That's all it is. It's just
I see a House of Independence.
Yeah.
I don't know how I see that when I haven't got Facebook.
They're doing a nostalgia night at the bar for the 2000s.
House of Independence is massive, bro.
I know, but it's nostalgia night for the 2000s.
Yeah,
how crazy is that?
No, but yeah, how is classic rock Linkin Park?
Well, you look at the people that are throwing this thing, they think of that as classic.
That's what I'm saying. It's like fucking, you listen to classic rock and they're playing a song that we were 40 when we heard.
Well, you're old, so there you go.
Fucking, yeah, time is a
but
bitch.
Like nostalgia for the 2000s. Like there's a whole thing like the one picture on there is like a fake Justin Bieber looking character. I'm like, all right, let's just fucking cut the shit. We're nostalgic for Justin Bieber all of a sudden. Like, fuck off. That's just nonsense at that point.
I'm trying to remember what the analogy was. Fuck me, I can't remember. It will come to me right after the show. But someone. It was one of those things where, do you know your age is now further away from your birthday than World War I or something?
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah. Like you've lived longer than World War One was before you were born, or something like that.
Right.
So yeah, it's crazy.
Like I saw that, I was like, "Are you like what is wrong with people?" Like, all right, listen, I love nostalgia, but I'm not going that far out of my way to go, "Oh my god, do you remember how great it was in 2024?" Like the second I say that, I have other fucking problems.
I'm not being funny, but the Macarena is not nostalgia.
Well, listen, at least that's the 20th century. You could at least use that as a crutch.
Yeah.
That was back in the 90s.
I was actually thinking about this afternoon.
Macarena was 30 years ago almost.
But I'm trying to same, not music, but the same thing, dude. We didn't have cell phones when we were kids.
Speak for yourself.
We had dial-up internet when we hit like
lines.
20. When we hit like 19 or 20, there was AOL was start. No, actually, no. Let me think about this. AOL was like
94,
20 something, like 94, 95.
Yeah.
So
I still have that same. I still have those same 2 email accounts.
Yeah.
And I use them.
Yeah. 1992 was the first. Actually, no, high school used a modem, but yeah, it's fucking ludicrous. It's ludicrous. I was thinking if I would like to. There's got to be a page, so I don't know if I'm not going to do it, but there's got to be a summary. I'd like to do every 5 years. I'd like to see what the coolest technology was in like 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. So we can go back and look at it and be fucking horrified.
I get it. No, that just makes total sense. I'm on board with that.
I'm going to put that in the Copilot. I mean, cell phones in 89, I guess.
Well, you go back then, you had the brick.
Yeah, well, we didn't have bricks in England, but it was the same kind of thing. But the calls were like $3 a minute. It was not that unlimited bullshit.
Well, hold on a second. Let's fucking. I'm just gonna email you something right now that I just found.
And my computer's frozen up as usual.
Of course. Well, I just sent it, so you're good.
Okay. I made the mistake of opening Copilot, and now my whole computer's fucking. It just took me out of Facebook again.
Of course.
I got my pages open for the baby name thing that I kind of mentioned to you.
We'll fucking talk about it.
Well, hold on a second. I wanna.
Right. I don't know what the hell happened. There we go. I couldn't get the fucking comments back on because I'm a sped sometimes. Like I actually, somebody at work said that to me. What are you, some kind of sped?
I don't know what that means.
Special ed.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, and I so wanted to curse somebody out, but I was in a good mood.
I'm still annoyed at that minute thing. I haven't seen you for a minute. Makes no fucking sense.
Well, listen, if you're nostalgic for a minute ago, it makes more sense.
Makes no sense.
Listen, I'm on board with that. I'm just throwing it out there.
Ratchet. What is ratchet? What does that mean?
What does it mean? It means you're fucking terrible. You need to be.
All right, here we go. Newest technology by year. 1980. The top piece of technology in 1980. The Sony Walkman.
Yeah.
Now, 81 was the IBM PC. Remember the old fucking white thing?
Okay.
82 was a CD. 83 was some Apple computer that no one's ever heard of. The one
Macintosh too.
No, before that. No. The Apple Lisa that came before the Macintosh.
Oh, God. Yeah, that one was terrible.
Yeah, 84 was the Macintosh. 85 was Microsoft Windows 1.0.
Did they call it that?
Yep.
Okay.
Some of this stuff I don't know. 88 was the first digital cell phone. 1990 was the first World Wide Web. 91 was the first web browser.
Thanks, Al Gore. You invented that.
1994, Netscape Navigator came out.
That I vaguely remember.
95 was Windows 95.
And AOL.
97, the first version of Wi-Fi became available.
Wait, is it Wi-Fi or
Yep.
Bluetooth?
No, Wi-Fi. Bluetooth
I
was
thought
actually
Wi-Fi was like way before that.
no, it was the first standard Wi-Fi. They had some companies had their own thing that was custom, but they standardized it.
Okay,
So,
okay, yeah.
98 Google was formed. 99 Bluetooth. 2000 was first camera phone came out.
Yeah, makes sense. I remember that. And you got like 1 megabyte picture.
No, I think megabit. No, it definitely wasn't that good. It definitely wasn't that good.
What you know what I mean? It was some fraction of whatever you get now. The technology.
I'm looking to say this. All right. 2001 was the audio media player.
QuickTime?
No, like an MP3 player, but the ones that came before that.
Oh, the players themselves. Okay.
Yeah. 2002 broadband internet came out.
That
2003
was Mark Cuban, right?
2003 MySpace came out.
Yeah, I remember.
2004 Facebook, those cunts.
Yep.
2005 YouTube. 2006 cloud computers. 2007 the first touchscreen phone.
Yeah, I remember that. Google.
2008 the first Android.
That was the Google phone. You know how I know? I had a little side hustle at the mall.
Actually, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. It was the fucking
G1.
Trio. The 2008 was the first Android phone, which was the G1.
Yeah.
So the year before there was a touchscreen phone that wasn't Android.
Oh,
2009.
no, yeah, the iPhone.
No, that's way after this.
Really?
Yeah. 2009 is the year we need to go back in a time machine to, because that's the day that Bitcoin came out.
Yeah.
2000.
How much was it then?
Like $100 or something.
I don't think it was that much. I think it was like 10.
I don't think I ever saw it under 100, but then again, it might have been around before I saw it. Yeah, and the rest of this is like whatever. I want to go back before 1980. Hold on.
Listen, the Walkman was awesome. I had a Walkman.
Did you ever have a CD Walkman?
Yes, they were terrible.
I saw one at Goodwill a week ago, still in the shrink wrap. Remember the shrink wrap? You had to have like a pair of fucking nuclear shoes to fuck it. Yeah, there was a CD Walkman, and they wanted like $100 for it. I'm like, how do you know this thing even works? It's been 30 fucking years.
Well, because it's still shrink wrap. That's how you know it worked. But what could you use with it?
In theory, it might have fell apart.
Also true.
All right, so 1970, the first home VCR. Remember the U-Matic with the big ass square tapes?
Oh God, yeah.
Yep.
With the top loaded one. Right?
Yeah. 1971, the liquid crystal display.
Okay.
And the floppy disk and email on what came before the internet was called ARPANET, which was only between schools and military. So someone figured out how to send email on that. The first processor, the 4004, came out, which means nothing. Okay, this one you're gonna know.
Okay.
1972, Pong.
I remember Pong.
And the hacky sack.
But wait, speaking of Pong, I played that with my wife's tits the other day.
Yeah. Now that was more like fucking American football because there was so much work involved.
Well, I went back and forth. Boom, boom, boom.
So in 1973,
you know why? But do you know why? It was a Happy Mother's Day.
I'm sure it was. Did you fucking give it a bit of this and say, I love you, mommy, and she freaked out?
No, I should have.
You should have.
I freaked her out with other stuff instead.
How about me and you walk up to her and say, want Biddy? All right, 1973, the first handheld mobile phone, which of course nobody had. Do you know, true story? True story. Before
Wait, is that the one where you had to carry the charger?
Yes.
The brick with
on
the
a
charger?
backpack. It looked like fucking Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
No, so the first phone network that came out that was sold to the public, there was illegal phone calls made on the network before the first phone was given to the public. Someone already figured out how to make bootleg
phone
calls.
How to hack it.
That's a true story. Absolutely.
Which one of your friends?
It was in Connecticut. I'd take
Connecticut? Okay.
I'll take the fifth. All right. So 73. What else have we got here? We got the barcode was 73.
Okay.
Imagine.
When was the first barcode tattoo then after that?
I don't know. When did tattoos start?
That's the right follow-up.
Yeah, I don't know. Did they have tattoos in 71? I'm sure they did, right?
Yeah, they did. They definitely did.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you have all these World War I and World War II guys with tattoos, they definitely had tattoos in the
with like the
70s.
naval fucking flag and shit on it.
Yeah, and the
But
mom and the anchor.
just think about it though. 1973, the most coolest tech was a barcode. Today, the coolest tech is fucking AI data centers, and you know what I mean. But that's how simple life was in 1973. That a little square was the coolest shit. Also, 1973, the disposable lighter.
Yeah, the Zippo. Yeah.
1974. No, disposable was Zippo.
Oh,
Zippo was the metal
Zippo
one.
was before that. Zippo was way before that. I take that back.
Yeah. 1974 was the Post-it.
The what?
The Post-it.
Oh yeah, I know. My friend invented that.
Yeah, so did everybody's. 1975, Kodak made the prototype of the first
Polaroid
digital camera.
Oh, okay.
And guess what it stored the digital picture on?
What?
Cassette tape.
What?
It had a cassette tape in the camera.
Wait, was it like those magnetic cassette tapes that you use for your
No,
computer?
a cassette tape like the ones you play music on back in the day.
No, but do you remember those computer tapes that looked like that too back then?
There was one called the Fallopi, I think.
Fallopian tube? Go ahead.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. That's funny. Well, do you remember Sony brought those cameras out that actually put the floppy disk in them?
Yes.
Remember
yes.
They were actually kind of cool. But you know what? If you put the disc in too hard, you'd fucking wreck the fucking drive on it.
Yeah,
What
sometimes you rip her vagina. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So 1975. I don't believe this. Maybe it was in America first. 1975. They developed the soda can thing where you don't pull the ring off. Remember the early ones? You pulled the ring off.
Yeah.
I don't think we got that in 1975. Maybe they did. It's just introduced. All right. 76.
Wait, that's when they made it where it was just a pop top instead of the pull tab.
No, I understand that, but I remember soda when I was 10 that still had the ring pull, and beer had ring pulls on it.
I remember that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So the inkjet printer was developed in 1976. I bet that looked like shit. Something that's going to come in useful for you now you're married. 1977, the MRI scanner was developed.
And I'm going to quote the honeymooners on this. They went inside and they found nothing.
Oh, God. Now you got good insurance. Actually, are you going to have good insurance?
Yeah.
Next year?
Yeah.
How does that work?
She's retired. She gets to keep the insurance.
But you have to pay for it. Okay.
Well, she has
Is
to pay
that
for
shit
it
like
now.
$2,000 a month, though?
No.
No? Mm.
It's like $300 a month.
That's good. I'm paying like $800-900 for two people.
Yeah. So when we split it between us, it's $150 for the four of us.
Yeah. You should sort out the prorate for the income thing here so that she pays more. Anyway, whatever. That conversation will never be had. That conversation will never happen.
Right.
The first artificial heart was 1978.
What was the patient's name?
Doesn't say. It just says artificial heart.
It's all right. I don't remember either. It was a black guy. That's all I know.
Yeah. That's about it. You want to go back further than that?
No, not yet. Play that video I sent you on that.
Oh.
Because that was kind of cool.
Email?
What? Yeah, I emailed it to you.
Okay, hold on. I'm not going to download it. I'm just going to share the fucking screen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Here we go. Share screen. YouTube. Here we go.
Remember the 70s? A decade bursting with disco lights, cassette tapes, and bold dreams. But beyond it was also a golden age of futuristic tech.
That's that tape thing.
Possible suddenly became real. In today's video, we're going to explore together 20 of the most iconic gadgets from the 70s that were truly ahead of their time. You might have forgotten some of the items on this list existed, but I believe there will be names and images that make you suddenly exclaim, "Oh, that's right, memories flooding back."
Games.
Atari Pong. Let's start with an icon of home.
By the way, Pong, never had it. I couldn't afford it. But Well, you know, I don't know if you guys had it in England, but something that we had back in the day, Channel 11, you could call in and play the video game if they picked you in the morning.
I think I heard about that. I've heard about it here. I didn't hear about it there.
Well, instead of like using whatever joystick or whatever, you would be able to get, oh yeah, and you would yell out picks, and that would be your move. It would move you by your words, which was kind of cool. Actually, kind of ahead of its time with that. But
the first Pong game I had, it wasn't Atari 2600. It was like this metal box that you plugged in the back of the TV, and it had like 2 controllers, but all it was Pong.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like the one you had just seen. I'm not sure if that was that or if it was on the Atari.
No, that was Pong for Atari. That's why he has the Atari set up.
But it looked just the same. But it was horribly black and white.
Yep.
Just little lines doing this. I told you I'm going down a road of the old arcade games. I was playing fucking for like 2 hours. I was playing. There was, you know, Mr. Do, Bubble Bobble.
Wait, which one was Mr. Do? I remember the name.
It was a little dude running around collecting cherries, and then he could fire like a fucking fireball all the monsters. You had to collect all the cherries on the screen.
It wasn't my favorite, but I remember it.
Yeah, I was playing that. I was playing Bubble Bobble, and then I was playing Rainbow Islands, which was Bubble Bobble 2. I've been playing Outrun like a motherfucker. I can't get enough of Outrun. I tried to play Pole Position. Remember that one?
Oh my God, I hated that game.
No, God, it looks so bad now.
No, but that wasn't even it, because it was high tech for the time, but I was terrible at it.
Yeah. I was trying to play it yesterday, and every corner I'd fly off the side.
Yeah.
The corners would be like this.
In that sense, it was way too realistic for the time.
Yeah.
Like now you play a game like that, you don't go off the road like that. It'll just fucking steer you back to where you're going. Or you get to run a hooker over.
Yeah, like Outrun, you fucking drive into a fucking billboard and roll the car.
Right. That, you just died. I'm like, that's terrible.
Yeah, I played Outlook for probably 40 minutes today.
I'm not supposed to be a good driver yet.
I'm building an arcade machine that has all the games on it. It's fucking coming out really good. It's coming out good. But it's all the old shit. I mean, I say old shit, but it's got I got all the Wii stuff working today. And how old is the Wii? I'm trying to think. Is it that old?
That's like 20 years old.
Because I thought the Wii was more recently, but then I'm thinking that when I was talking Wii stuff with a friend of mine at work, it was my old job.
Right.
So it's fucking 12, 15.
It's at least 15
years ago.
Old. Yeah.
The Wii U, which is the handheld one. Yeah.
Right.
I'm looking up the date on this fucking bullshit here.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, the Wii U is on the Xbox 360. So a lot of the stuff that I think is kind of cool is actually older than what I'm remembering. Yeah, the Wii came out in 2006.
That's what I said. It's like 20 years old almost.
It's fucking retarded. This is time. We're doing a show about how bad a time machine we need.
I don't know if I want to take a time machine to play the Wii though.
Yeah. The Wii U, which was the handheld Wii that looked like a game. Remember the Game Gear and the Switch? That was 2012. So I have all those games. When I got the Switch. When did the Switch come out? Let's fucking look at that. The Switch came out. Oh, it's not going to give me a year now. Switch came out. Let's see. Oh, fucking internet sucks. Let's go. Come on.
Robert
go back to 1975. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the Nintendo Switch came out in 2017. So I'm still 9 years behind with that.
Still.
But I'm having a lot more fun playing these games than all the new shit, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, because you got to remember, you have the nostalgia factor. You get to enjoy, like, oh my God, all the shit we enjoyed as kids.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got here?
I want to hit play again.
Yeah. I was just trying not to get like dinged on that.
I mean, the Xbox 360 was 2005.
Initially, it was just a learning tool created by Alan Alcorn to train his video game design skills for Atari. It simulated the familiar game of table tennis, but
see how it's not an Atari, it's some fucking do-it-yourself
on
thing?
the outside,
it
was incredibly simple.
Yeah, this one I had
with extremely basic graphics. Just a small square representing the ball and 2 lines representing the paddles. But hidden beneath that simplicity was an irresistible appeal that made players extremely addicted. The Pong arcade machine quickly became popular in bars and entertainment centers everywhere. But Pong's influence was much greater. It wasn't just a temporary entertainment game.
Well, listen, you know what? You know why it gets addictive? Because that game was so easy and simple. When you screwed it, it was like, oh my God, I got to be better than that. So you wanted to keep playing. Like, I still feel that way with certain things.
Opening a new era.
That's why you keep playing the game you can't play.
Right. It's like, no, I can't be this terrible at this. And you got to keep trying. It's why you do it. And then eventually you get better at it. Or you start playing, like, I play like 3 games on my phone. I play Monopoly Go, I play Hearts, and I play Free Cell. And every now and then I'll make a stupid move on either Free Cell or Hearts. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I didn't mean that. Oh, this is killing me today. You know what I mean? Like,
one of the best parts about the emulator stuff running on the computer now of all this old shit, you can hit save at any point and then keep going back. And once you get past that guy, you hit save again.
Oh, nice.
So you haven't got, say you can't get past level 4. Do you remember every time you'd have to do the first 3 fucking levels before you eat your ass on level 4 again?
Yeah. I know what you mean, but I never had like Nintendo to do that.
Right.
So like I would be at a friend's house and I'm like, well, this is stupid. What do you mean I got to start over again? Fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that nonsense. You got to play.
Okay.
Simple white dot and 2 paddles, an entire billion-dollar entertainment industry was born. Personal computers, microcomputer / Apple II / Commodore PET/TRS-80.
I did shit on the pet. That was probably the first computer I ever touched.
Everyone has a computer, maybe even several, from laptops, desktops to tablets. But a few decades ago,
my job had similar computers to that when I first started.
Well, you know what it might have had? It might not have had pets. It might have had the dumb terminal shit where it's just a green screen and a keyboard. And then
the black screen with the green lettering, yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't actually a computer. There was just a wire going to a central thingy somewhere.
Well, it was an intranet.
Like your one was like a terminal. It wasn't actually a computer.
Right, but it was intranet. That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
We were only linked together.
They definitely didn't call it intranet back then.
Right, you know what I mean.
Though. Dumb terminal.
But no, so the system we used was called the Wang.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yep.
We were still using that.
Same as that on that screen right there.
Yeah. So like when I got out of college in '99, that we were using the Wang still. For the 70s technology. When
I was working, I worked for Database America and I worked for Best Foods. They were all using that old shit.
Right.
You know what it is? It's such an expense to flip to the new stuff. Everybody put it off. Everybody put it off to the last minute until they had no choice. They would let it fucking break before they're like, oh shit, maybe we should spend the money now.
Like my job got rid of its IT guy in like 2003 because when we started using actual internet stuff, he started bootlegging it. My boss was like, "Are you gonna try to get us fucking fired and shut down for this?"
Yeah, we got there was when I worked at an electronic company, which I've mentioned before. The license for the dumb terminal, so it was a regular computer, but it was acting like a dumb terminal still. The license for that
is that what you call her, a dumb terminal?
Yeah, exactly. But somebody got fired the next day. The company that sold that software got called and said, "Hey, they got 900 copies of that, and they only bought 5." So we got hit for over $1 million, and it was one of those you pay it because it's not going to go good if you don't.
Right.
Meanwhile, they'd been using it for fucking the 8 years I was there without paying for it. So
the idea of owning an entire computer just for yourself sounded really distant. That was the world of large, bulky computers, only for giant corporations or research institutes, until these machines appeared. That was the birth of the microcomputer, also known as the personal computer. Everything started with pioneering models like the Altair 8800, born in 1975 by MITS. Before that, computers were giant-sized, mainframe, or large, mini-computer, and extremely expensive. The appearance of microprocessors significantly helped shrink computer size and reduce costs. The Altair 8800 was initially mainly sold as a kit and targeted electronics
Well, the Apple
hobbyists.
computers were kits.
But then,
Well, I think didn't they sell them like that for like the next 30 years too?
Yeah, they sold that, and they raised their money to start the company with the fucking little blue box things that we used to use to make free phone calls.
Right.
Apple made their money selling the boxes that make free phone calls.
Hey, you got 1977,
a year considered a major milestone. Those were the Apple II, designed by Steve Wozniak, Commodore PET, designed by Chuck Peddle, and TRS-80 from
Radio
Tandy
Shack sold those,
Radio
remember?
Shack. These machines were easier to use. Some models, like the Commodore PET, had built-in screens and keyboards.
Like he says PET.
The Apple II and TRS-80 had flexible expandability. The Apple II is especially highlighted as a game changer for personal computers, thanks to its user-friendly design for the general public.
That last one looked like the one I had in like elementary school.
Yeah. So I don't know if you can see it on the picture now because it's so small. That's the first Pong game I had.
Okay.
That thing.
All right.
I got it at a junk sale.
On the other hand, pioneered the all-in-one design. The impact of this class of 1977 trio is hard to overstate. They ushered in the personal computer era, truly putting computing power into the hands of everyday users. This not only changed how people worked, but also stimulated the strong development of the software industry, with examples like the BASIC operating system from Microsoft, which was very small back then, or the VisiCalc spreadsheet program. The explosion of new technology companies like Apple Computer is proof of this change. Wikipedia even calls Apple, Commodore, and Tandy the 1977 Trinity, who shaped the early personal computer market. Email. Instant communication is a given these days. We have all kinds of messaging apps. But do you still remember the "You've Got Mail" sound from AOL?
Yes, that guy I get it every day.
Up until very recently, and I wish I'd done this, that guy had a website and you could pay him to say anything in the AOL voice. I'm so pissed. I wanted to get him as an interview, and it just slipped my mind, and then I think he popped his clogs a little while ago. But
how do we find him?
He's dead.
Damn.
He died. But he used to sell. You could pay him, and he would send you a WAV file of whatever you wanted him to say.
We need to have somebody do that now for us.
There's got to be someone that does an impression of that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My favorite is with what do you call it? Was it Family Guy? You've got male genitalia.
Well, you've got male fucking with crank anchors.
Yes.
You know, if I did it, it would say you don't have Facebook.
You've got Friendster.
Or even further back, the idea that you could send a message via computer from one place to another between different computers. This revolutionary idea is email, and it was born very early in 1971. Its inventor was Ray Tomlinson while working on the ARPANET, the precursor to today's internet.
So the college is bad.
Before Tomlinson,
look at that computer, though.
And that computer, dude.
The whole room.
That whole room is about 0.00001% of your phone.
Right. That's the crazy part.
Yep.
Well, think about it. The technology they used to get to the moon, allegedly in '69, it was less than their phones as well.
Way less.
That's what we have more information and tech on our phones now. Actually, we have more tech on our phones 15 years ago than they had to get to the moon.
The first home computer I used had 1K of memory. Okay.
Wow.
1K, which is 1,024 zeros or ones. That's it. So there's 1,000 in a K, and then there's another 1,024 of those in a meg, and then there's another 1,024 of those in a gig. And how many gigs are your phone? You know what I'm saying?
True. It's crazy.
We used to write games in 1K. It was literally the whole thing was that long. We made Defender. The shittiest version of Defender in one line of BASIC.
Really?
Yep.
The only thing I remember doing in BASIC was being able to animate my name and have it flash.
That's what everybody did. They look,
right.
I can put my name
first thing we learned.
Yep.
Oh, I can make my name blue.
Single large computer mainframe. It was like leaving a sticky note on a colleague's desk, but in the digital space. Ray Tomlinson pondered how a user on computer A could send a message to a user on computer B, two completely different machines.
And to think 50 years later, pieces of shit are sending child porn to each other on the same exact system.
Yeah. And also boobs.
Well, they did that. I wish I could find one of my first, hold on.
One of your first child porn caches?
Yeah, exactly.
And he found the solution. That solution was simple, yet groundbreaking. Using the AT symbol. This symbol was used to separate the user's name from the name of the computer that user was using. For example, username at computer name. This created a unique address for each user on the network, allowing messages to be routed accurately to the destination computer and recipient. This invention laid the foundation for a revolutionary form of communication. From humble beginnings on the ARPANET, email gradually developed and became a global phenomenon. It was the first major step in connecting people via computer in a personal, fast, and efficient way. Although the way we use email has changed a lot, its basic principle and importance remain intact. Cell phone.
Yeah, I know it was after you got here when AIM became a thing, but did you use it?
And what became a thing?
AIM. The AOL.
Yeah, we I mean, I was using that in 94. 94, 95.
But I'm saying through AOL or just your other BBS service?
No, AIM was a program you loaded on your computer, just like AOL, but it just did the messaging.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm trying to find how bad these porn pictures were.
Oh God. Oh no, they were terrible. When it would take you an hour and a half just to get almost through a nipple.
Yeah, but remember the ones that were just 4 colors?
You got color? We didn't have that. My T1, not till after my T1 line.
Yeah, well, T1's slow as shit now, but
right. But it was still better than dial-up.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can do the math. A T1 was like if your modem was 56K, which was quite fast in the late 80s or early. Actually, no, 56K was probably 94, 95, right? So sure. a T1 was 1,000 and something, or like 1,400. So 1,400 versus 56. So that's how much quicker it was.
That makes sense. And once again, mom picking up the phone wasn't going to stop me from seeing a boob.
Yeah. But you know what was also good? If somebody else was on the computer, you pick up the phone and they wouldn't know it was you that fucking hung them up.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, here's one of the tricks we used to do back in the day. So the BBS I used to dial into back in the day, every modem was 2,400 except one. And you only needed 2,400 because you were just typing. It was very basic, right?
Right.
But if you wanted to download pictures, you wanted to get on the fast modem, but they were so expensive, they had one. So we found a way with our little system and tones to get through to the operator that's inside the phone company, not the one you would talk to, but one that like countries talk to each other.
Right.
When they're transferring calls. We found a way where you could tell the operator, hi, we have an emergency. I need you to break into this line and tell the person there's an emergency. And we would do that to someone on their modem and it would drop their call and then you dial in real quick and fucking take it.
Right.
Because I'm a douchebag like that.
Life.
Well, yeah,
just for calls.
But
actually, the concept of a mobile handheld phone appeared very early, with an even brickier version, born right in the 70s.
I remember that.
We're talking about the first handheld mobile phone. The first call from such a device was made in 1973 by Martin Cooper of Motorola. Before Cooper and his team, many other large telecom companies tried to develop mobile wireless communication devices for individuals, but struggled or failed. The first prototype Martin Cooper used to make that historic call was extremely bulky, weighing over 1 kilogram, equivalent to about pounds. Imagine carrying a brick that heavy to your ear to talk. It wasn't until 1983 that the first commercial mobile phone was launched, the Motorola Dynatac. It was still very heavy, 2.5 pounds. And its price was dizzying. The Dynatac cost about $4,000 US in 1983, equivalent to over $23,000 US in today's money. It was truly a...
And we want to complain now about like spending like $1,100 on the iPhone.
Concept of a mobile phone from science fiction into reality. It showed the world that personal wireless communication was completely feasible.
So this isn't porn, but this was the level of pictures that we were getting when we started.
Oh yeah, I remember those. That was high tech.
It was blue, like bluey green, purple, white, and black.
You were lucky to get something that good.
Yeah. Yeah, we got that. Although I had full color pictures before that, but the resolution was like squares. It was horrible.
This pioneering step paved the way for the great mobile revolution that happened later, leading to the birth of smartphones and the wireless connected world we live in. Which item brings back the most memories for you? Share your story in the comments below. VCR, video cassette recorder. Watching movies at home anytime you want? Recording your favorite TV show to watch later? Sounds normal with today's streaming services, but there was a time when this was a miracle. And it all started with this machine. That was the home video cassette recorder, or VCR. Philips was a pioneer.
All right, so wait. Did you have the VCR where you had to tune it into the channel that you were recording?
Yeah, if you look at that one that's on the screen right now, you have all these presets right here.
Okay.
And then under this flap are all the little dials that tie in.
Yeah, you had to dial it in to that way you could adjust it.
So everybody's VCR would have, I mean, you'd think that people would put channel 2 on number 2 and all that shit, but people didn't do it. They just did whatever.
Well, yeah, if you watch certain channels more than others, it makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, you put like channel 7 as the first one, and then channel 5, channel 9, channel 11. Yeah. Yeah, and then when you were stealing
Cinemax number 1,
you could actually, you know, the lower cable channels, if you plugged the wire in back in the day, you could tune them in on the VCR.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cinemax on number 1.
Yeah, so you've only got so it's not a digital tuner; it's a manual tuner. So in this case, you've got what 12 channels you can record. If you want to record a different channel, you got to fucking tune it in
and reset it each time. Yeah, it was terrible.
And then you know what was even worse was setting the timer to record on these things. You ever fucking have to do that? We have to fucking.
Oh my god, that was so hard. But think about it, like that was the thing. Like the joke back in the day is like, oh yeah, I had to set my mom's VCR before I went out. Like
yeah.
My mom wanted me to tape her story for her for tomorrow.
I remember the oldest joke that everyone would say, and it's still the same, is how many houses would you go into where the VCR was just flashing 12 the whole time?
That one, I don't know.
Okay, so
if you look at one thing that always worked, because that would drive my parents nuts if the time was off.
Yeah, so with this, if you didn't program the time, it would stay at 12 and the 12 would flash. So people,
that was the first thing we learned how to do in my house.
Yeah, so but the amount of houses I went into, because they would just use it to watch movies. They didn't care about fucking recording anything. You know, they just go to the video store and rent a movie. So yeah, so it was always flashing 12. Drives me nuts.
That is not something I could do though. I'm like, whoa.
In 1972, this device allowed users to record broadcast content from TV, with recording capability up to 240 minutes, 4 hours.
Oh, just for the record, in England we had 180 minutes, not 240.
Well, like I said, I only had I couldn't afford those top loaded ones. We couldn't afford it till they got one came off the back of a truck and it was the front load one.
Yeah, the top loader ones were in the thousands, right?
Yeah, those were the brand new fancy ones.
It's funny that they talk about Philips being one of the pioneers because Philips had their own format called Video 2000 that no one's ever heard of.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, but we had it in the video store for about a month, and that was it because no one fucking cared. But you know the cooler part about it, they looked like really big cassettes, and you could turn them over. It was the only one you could turn over. All right, go back. I'm gonna turn my fucking light on because it's dark as fucking here.
Change the definition of home entertainment. For the first time, viewers were no longer tied to the broadcasting schedules of TV channels. You could record your favorite movie in the...
What were you saying there, buddy?
I was going to say that other video you got to take off with the kid.
What are you, my lawyer?
That's not what I meant, but yes. No, our guest was going to come on soon. I couldn't see because it moved everything over and down.
Well, then you might want to take this
when he comes on.
Yeah. You going to be able to see that with this going?
Yeah. Because on my side, I have me, you, the video, and then it's like, all right, the next thing, either present or invite, or when he pops on.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a piss break now. Do you want me to play the video and you take a piss break?
Yeah, play the video real quick.
Only because if this guy's gonna talk for a while, I need to piss.
In the evening to watch on the weekend or skip annoying commercials. The advent of the VCR also sparked one of the most famous video format wars in tech history, the battle between VHS from JVC and Betamax from Sony. Betamax came out first and had slightly better picture quality. However, VHS ultimately won the market. The reasons were that VHS didn't require high licensing fees, manufacturing costs for tapes and machines were cheaper, and most importantly, recording time on a single tape was longer than Betamax. The VCR revolution.
And then they showed Paul's favorite part, but not explicitly, where it was the adult entertainment people made sure VHS was the winner. Because that's what, like you said, you couldn't have all that stuff. It was cheaper to have everything with the licensing. So it helped them with that.
Digital camera. We live in a world of smartphones with super sharp cameras. The idea of taking pictures without using film rolls is obvious. But before iPhones or compact digital cameras, the idea of taking pictures without film was a real revolution. The first digital camera didn't look like what you see today. The prototype of the first digital camera was in...
I'm sorry, I had you muted.
I'm sorry. The first digital camera, how long was it before it was put through someone's window? Yeah. Fucking, I just watched Animal House again. The 4K just came out, I think.
Okay. And
the scene where he's looking in the window with the ladder.
Speaking of Dropbox, go ahead.
Yeah. Did your kid ever look through the 4K? That movie?
Not yet.
Okay. David, for anyone watching, David's the king of I need something, but then when he gets it, he doesn't watch it for a month.
I do.
Did you watch Michael?
Yes. Not all the way through yet.
Did you like it?
It was good. I only watched, like I said, I only watched a little bit, and
he dies at the end.
No, he doesn't.
No, not in this part. Maybe the sequel.
Right. You got to remember, like, I can't watch that. I can watch a full movie tonight if I want. Yeah.
My brother-in-law is up here. The guy, he's a plumber.
Yeah. But Jerry?
Yeah, no, one that shows up. One that actually shows up. And he was telling, he's like a huge movie and TV guy, like massive. But he's on his house in Tennessee where he lives is a ranch, and the TV backs up on their bedroom. And his wife is a principal at a school down there. And she goes to bed super early. And he's like, I can't even turn the TV up. I can't even get a good sound system. And I'm like, that would drive me nuts.
I know.
If I can't have
I know the feeling.
Dude, next time you go to my house, you got to see the surround sound system I have now.
I believe it.
It's got 9. Yeah, it's fucking
ludicrous. Wait, you have high-tech stuff at your house? I don't believe it. The hell
exactly. Yeah, it looks just like this camera. But yeah. So that if I'm a movie head, I gotta have the sound system. I gotta have the big TV, big screen, maybe a projector.
I'll just settle for like an hour and a half of time where I can watch it.
Well, what has she got you doing when you're at the house? Or she just goes to bed early because she's got to go work early?
Because she's going to work. That's the one thing I'm going to enjoy. It's an extra hour, of going before bed and getting up in the morning. I'm like, yes, all right, ready to go.
You got a bit more extra time to take those fucking sleeping tablets.
Right. Well, no, you know what it is now. So now if I'm going to sleep, No, I know, but we go to bed. I'm like, okay, she's going to go to bed. I'm like, we stay up. Sometimes she's trying to go to bed at like 8:30. I can't have that. So, you know, I push it to like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and she's pissed at me the whole time. And I'm okay. By like 11:30, she's like, why are you still up? I'm like, because it's way too early for me to be asleep.
Right.
And, you know, I'm trying to watch, you know, whatever's on TV. I'm like, all right, you know, so like by 11, I have the TV off, but then I'm watching stuff on my phone.
Yeah. Do you find that if you go to bed early, you actually get to sleep later?
Yes.
Because you go on a how many times have you gone down a rabbit hole on your phone on the randomest shit?
No, not even that though. Listen, those are days I'll be up for like 10 hours. I'm not counting them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like where I could be tired, but if I go to bed way too early for me, I will still be up because I'm like I can't sleep yet. My body knows my circadian rhythm is not ready yet.
That sounds fancy. Did you watch a YouTube video on that?
Several, but that's not the point. That was years ago.
I don't know what that means. What you just said.
The circadian rhythm is the rhythm that your body has where it knows that it needs to rest and you need to sleep and get up.
So it's kind of like a schedule.
Yeah, it's your internal clock.
Oh, okay. You know, I go down a rabbit hole on not YouTube. I go down a rabbit hole on Wikipedia.
On what?
I'll start off looking up where some old singer is now from like the 80s.
Okay.
And then it will be like, oh, he produces songs now, and he produced for this person. And I click on that person, and yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Wikipedia, bro, it's way worse than YouTube for me.
For you, I can see that. I get it though, but
especially like you said, the technology stuff. You'll go, what happened to that? And you'll click on it, and then you're like, oh, that's how that worked. Oh, okay, and then that became this. Oh, this guy went here, and you know how the rabbit hole works.
Oh, so. Right, but for me, sometimes the rabbit hole stops immediately of me going, I wonder what happened to that. And then I forget about it. Kind of like, I wish I had something like this. And next thing you're like, dude, you didn't see your Dropbox? I'm like, no. I'm like, so it's a month before I find it, another month before I download it, then like 2 more months before I watch whatever's there. But like besides that, I'm like, like speaking of, hold on. So my stepson got engaged this weekend. Mm-hmm. You didn't see that, and I apologize.
No, I might have seen that on the Facebook I'm not on.
Right, on your wife's Facebook. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so he did that whole big proposal thing, and like I knew it was coming because he was coming up for Mother's Day, and
well, you told me he bought a ring, so
right. So he went through all that. I'm watching a movie last week, and it was Thursday, so I didn't watch the whole thing because I started a little late, and I'm like, all right, well, at 2 a.m, I still need a nap before I go to work. Mm-hmm. But I'm watching this movie, and the proposal that the guy gave to this woman was identical to the way like my stepson said he was proposing. I'm like, oh, I know what it's going to look like now. Even though
you know where he got the idea from is what you really know.
No, it was definitely not as elaborate, but it was very nice and very well done for both. But the movie I was watching, you'll appreciate. The guy proposes, wasn't feeling good like a month later, goes to the doctor.
Oh. What was it called?
All My Life.
Oh, okay.
Not a terrible movie and based on a true story, which makes it crazy.
You want to see a corny, hacky movie, the fucking la-di-da bullshit that your wife will like? If is she into like the rom-com shit?
No, she doesn't watch movies.
Oh, okay.
The recent movie she watched was only because we were away on vacation and there was nothing on TV besides botched videos, porn, and we watched the Adam Sandler movie with Jennifer Aniston, Just Go With It.
Ugh.
And that was like 3 years ago. And like 2 years in a row where we were at different locations and that movie was still on. I'm like, well, I guess we're watching this again because she doesn't want to change the channel at that point. She's like, I like this movie.
Yeah, Kevin James put out a movie quite recently called Solo Mio. Basically goes to get married in like, was it Rome or Paris? Rome or Paris, he goes to get married. And then, of course, the wife gets cold feet and just leaves. And then, then he meets the waitress in the bar, in the cafe down the street and all this other shit. And it wasn't horrible because I can't watch that runaway bride shit. I can't.
I think it's hysterical. I just hope for different endings. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll do that too. My wife gets pissed off.
I know it's not the ending I want, but I can still hope and pray while I'm watching this. And I'm like, if I wrote this would be my alternate ending. Like, I picture me doing that. Even with that movie I was just talking about, I'm like, You know what I would do if so the whole movie. So like I said, this was based on a true story, and I didn't know that till the very end when they showed the actual wedding video of the real couple.
Oh, okay.
Right before the credits played, I'm like, wait, this is a fucking true story. People are killing me. So my whole thing is like leading up to it as it was unfolding right before the end. I'm like, you know something? If I rewrote this screenplay, I would have him get better and this bitch fucking dying because I can't stand it.
Oh,
I want her in a car accident.
I'm like, wouldn't it be funny if I hope this guy gets hit by a bus?
No, but I want the guy to live. He seemed okay.
Yeah. She gets mad at me. I like a lot of documentaries and shit. And there's this show on A&E now about this cop from Dallas that he arrests all the kid touchers and shit that meet people online. Yeah,
allegedly.
And as soon as they went with one, and the guy's like, he's a priest, and I'm like, oh, these fucking Catholics. And my wife's like, fucking Catholics. I'm like, the Catholics are the king of fucking touching kids. So stop. I don't know. It's just
that's not true. You know who the fucking kings and queens of that are? School teachers, public school teachers, way outshine the priests.
Well, going back to that though, if the fat kid who was 15 would keep his mouth shut, he'd have a good fucking time.
It's not the fat kid. That's the problem. It's the dude that like football player that's banging the teacher and the cheerleader, and it's probably he's probably telling the cheerleader like, yeah, but your head game is not nearly as good as Mrs. Johnson's, and then Mrs. Johnson gets ratted out by the fucking girlfriend and her parents, and he's like, bitch, you cock blocked me, and now he's broken up with two of them.
I was listening to the first O&A show where they were on Free FM and XM at the same time.
Okay.
And they were talking about the same exact thing. They're like, hey, we got two girlfriends now. We have to be nice to this one here, but when we go over there, we can talk shit about that bitch over there. But it's the same concept, right? When you have, I don't know how you can balance two. No.
Well, I mean, you just got to be skillful.
Yeah.
You got to make, it's like back in the day when like our parent generation where they had separate families.
Yeah.
Across town.
You know what ruins is it? The guy
here, Wednesday, Thursday there.
Well, you know, it's what was that? Is it it's not Beyonce, is it? Who's the girl that sings that song, Say My Name? Whatever.
Beyonce.
Is it? Okay, whatever. The point being is the dude's banging around, so he's not saying any names in case he fucks up and says the wrong one.
Right.
You know, so. And I was watching House Party. Remember House Party?
Love that movie.
Yeah, remember when fucking John Witherspoon is the neighbor, he's shouting at the people?
Goddamn Public Enema, turn down the Public Enema.
But then the funny part that's relevant to this is his wife goes, "Come back to bed, Harry," and he goes, "Who the fuck is Harry?"
Yeah. Dude, rest in peace, John Witherspoon. He was have you ever watched any of his YouTube stuff?
I didn't know he had YouTube stuff.
Oh my God. You got to go in that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
He has the whole thing cooking in the hood. Ridiculous and awesome all at the same time. He's just sitting there like shirtless with an apron on, cooking shit up in the middle of the night. It's like, yeah, so I got this right here. I'm going to make it a little bit of this.
Like, sometimes you don't want to see their real lives. You want to just see the character from a House Party. You know what I mean?
But he was his character from all those movies.
Oh, really?
That's the thing.
I was watching. You remember talking about old groups, not staggeringly old, but do you remember Hootie and the Blowfish?
Yeah.
So they just headlined one of the stages at Stagecoach Festival like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And very good. They did very well. The guy's looking old, but he still can sing. They're at a country festival, right? But they always put like some non-country band on as well as the big country. So Hootie actually went country. Do you remember when they had their like?
Yeah, he did that like 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, longer than that, I think. But they went country, and then no one
actually,
ever.
Yeah, like 30 years ago, I think.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, dude. They start singing that song that's in all the Vietnam movies. There's something happening here. You know what song I'm talking about?
No, but okay.
What it is ain't exactly clear.
Oh yeah. I know that one.
They start singing this, and then they will Flavor Flav and Chuck D out.
You have that on video?
Absolutely. I don't know if I can find it now, but
no, I don't need it immediately. But
yes, I definitely have
that. Yes, I need to see that.
Yes, it's actually very good.
I love the Public Enema.
But the irony of it, the irony of the whole fucking thing is Darius, the lead singer of Hootie and the Blowfish, and Flavor Flav and Chuck D are the only black people within fucking 5 miles of that place.
That makes sense.
It's a fucking country fucking. This,
Well, wait.
they pan the crowd. I'm looking in the.
They could have had
I'm like,
Shabuzi in there. You know Shabuzi, right?
no clue.
Oh my God! How do you not know Shabuzi?
Is that a singer?
Right. Yes, he's a country singer, a black one. He had like the
I've
biggest.
never been a country fan, bro. I've never been
either.
a country fan.
I'm not either, but
literally the only country song I like is "Life Is a Highway."
By who?
I don't even know who sings that. Hold on, I'll tell you.
You got me on that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Tom
Country
Cochran.
version of that?
No. Just I assumed the whole thing was Rascal Flatts.
I didn't know they did that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I'm not. I like a lot of styles of music. I just like songs. I don't. There are bands like I still love Limp Bizkit. They just did a bunch of concerts last year before their bassist died. Sound exactly the fucking same.
Right.
You know, and they're actually. It's funny because they were headlining like Lollapalooza, but not the American one. In South America, they're fucking still huge. They're headlining the whole fucking festival.
That makes sense.
But up here, you know, I don't know if what they're doing up here.
Well, I mean, nobody up here likes them anymore. That sound has gone out. And there's actual conspiracy theories about that. I don't know if you have gone into those rabbit holes or not. Like I have, unfortunately, but
I didn't know that the Pet Shop Boys are headlining festivals in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
I believe it.
It's so strange how groups that are not that popular here anymore, almost cult followed groups.
Think about this though, like the whole concept of all those like festivals for the old school groups, like the Chilla Theater, like.
No, these festivals are.
No, I'm saying, but this is like, but these festivals are kind of based on the same principle. Like, oh, we get these people out here for this. Like, you know, you're not expecting this guy to come out. Nobody's expecting Ice-T to come out with Body Count this year.
Yeah, like Coachella is all new stuff, but then they dig up some old people as well.
Yeah, like Bieber. We're nostalgic for Bieber this year.
Bieber with his fucking YouTube. He was literally singing along to YouTube for half his fucking concert.
Yeah, which is, first of all, hysterical and terrible all at the same time.
Yeah.
They paid him to be there. He's like, yeah, I don't care about being here, but thanks for the money.
Yeah. No one cared, though, because Coachella is on 2 weekends. You know that, right?
Yeah.
They repeat the same thing.
I've been to Coachella.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just not the festival. I've been to this, you know, because it's a town. It's not that's what the name of the festival is for, the town that they're in. Like, I've been through Coachella.
I thought Coachella, no. I thought Coachella was in a different town.
No, it's its own city near Joshua Tree National Park. Which, by the way, pissed me off when I went there. You know why? I remember YouTube back in the day, the Joshua Tree. Yeah, I thought there was only one.
Yeah, Coachella there is a town, but the Coachella Festival is in Indio, California.
Really? I thought it was the same place.
It's
How
the
far away is that?
I knew that was wrong when you said it because I always.
How far away is it?
It's the Empire Polo Club in Indio. Okay, let's put the maps up. It's pretty right down the fucking street.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it can't be far, can it?
No, or it could be because it's in the middle of fucking nowhere and there's nothing in between. Because in that part of California, there's nothing but desert everywhere.
Where is it? What part of California is it?
It's on the border of the Mojave and I forget the other desert that like they border each other there.
Yeah, I just typed in Indio and all I see is rocks and a highway.
Right. It's click on map and then go distance to Coachella.
I am. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's just not that hard. Yeah, I'm working on it. Here we go. Coachella. Yeah, I didn't know that's where the name came from.
Yeah.
It's 3 miles.
Right. And then you have Joshua Tree National Park right there, too. Which was cool. I went on there. When I went there, it was like early in the morning, so they didn't have anybody there to charge me at the gate. Like
it says the Joshua Tree National Park is not that close. It's like 30 miles.
I know I went through it. How many?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not down that. Well, it says Route 10 goes right through it on the way to Indio and Coachella.
Yeah.
So if you're coming from the east to go to Indio or Coachella, you're going right through it on Route 10.
Yeah.
Well, Interstate 10, should I say? But Yeah, you know who was good at Stagecoach? This is gonna sound really good. Stagecoach, fucking the Backstreet Boys crushed.
Was who?
The Backstreet Boys.
Really?
They crushed. They crushed.
I believe it. They're still good performers.
Yeah, they are. The one guy's voice was a bit off, but out of 5 of them, only one of them was like every time he went to sing, you're just like, what the fuck? Who was I was watching another one, but the voice was fucking horrible. I can't remember. I can't. Do you remember a group from? I think it's an American group called Information Society.
Yeah, back in the 80s.
Yeah, that one song they have, Pure Energy.
Yeah,
I just saw on YouTube them performing it live at some bar where there was like 8 people watching, and everything sounded the same because it's all computers. So how is it going to sound any different? But his voice was so off, bro. And you know who else was off? Billy Idol at Rock in Rio. His voice sucked. But then they put a DVD out about a month later. He did a concert right on the Hoover Dam. And his voice was perfect.
I believe it.
So what did they do? Fuck around with one of them and fix it? Or was it just a bad day?
Probably both. A bad day. Probably both. What's going on, Carter?
What's up, y'all?
What's going on with you?
Glad to be a part of you all's cast today.
Thank you. You can turn that off, Paul. We're good with that video.
All right. I didn't think I ran the show, but whatever.
No filter, Paul. I like
What's
that.
What's up, brother?
So, quick question for you. Are you in Fort Lauderdale or St. Louis?
St. Louis.
So you moved from Fort Lauderdale to St. Louis? Why?
So I was in Daytona.
Okay.
Oh, that explains it.
And I'm not a big fan of my father.
Oh, that'll do it.
And I really love my mother. And my mother stays down here. So
that's easy enough.
Yeah, simple choice.
Listen, I enjoyed Daytona and that whole area, but I could see why you would want to be somewhere where you like people.
Most definitely. I will say the people was a little nicer down south, but it is what it is. I've grown to adapt down here.
Okay. It sounds weird to hear people say, down here where you're still north of where you were. You're still kind of south.
It feels down though.
Right.
Like the energy, No,
I can see that. I've been through. I haven't been there too often, too long, but
I've been over.
It's a great place to stop through, like great tourist attractions at times. But as far as like living goes, I'm like, ugh.
Well, it's crazy because as a city, not doing well financially and shit like that. I mean,
and they have money. That's the thing about it. They have money.
Don't they all though?
Yeah, that's what they say.
You can only go so many billion in debt if you have money coming in at some point.
The only thing I know about St. Louis is that Chevy Chase drove through it in National Lampoon's Vacation.
Really?
Yeah, for like a minute.
Isn't that where you got carjacked almost?
Yeah, exactly.
I believe that.
And by the way, it's not as less safe.
Yeah, remember he's asking for directions and they're stripping the wheels off his car while he's asking for directions.
Carter may be a bit young for that reference, is all I'm saying.
That's a classic. National Lampoon's Vacation is a classic.
It still might be a little before his time to enjoy.
I am a 01 baby.
How old?
01.
01.
Yeah.
So you're like my son's age.
Yeah. How old is your son?
My son's 23.
Okay, I'm a year older than him.
He's gonna.
Do you want a new dad? Because Dave's looking for more kids.
Hey,
When's the last time you had a good offer like that?
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm looking for more kids to pay more rent. So I'm not sure you're ready for it.
Let me. How much is the rent?
Well, your share would be about $1,000.
That's $900 less than what I'm paying now.
So there you go. Damn.
So I think that's a fair deal.
There's no living room. There's no living room though. It's just a podcast studio where the living room should be.
That's all I need.
No, living room's on the other side.
The studio is all I need.
So wait, so you do a getting high in politics. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your show name and how you do it.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So the series is called Puffin Politics.
Yes.
Conspiracy theories.
Okay.
And then I'm working on some other projects right now as well, but that one has been established for a set time.
So you're doing conspiracy theories and politics?
I mean, the conspiracy theories is basically from the politics.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like, or is it? I wasn't sure if it was one where you talk about both, or you have two separate shows.
It's mostly both.
Okay, I'm in.
Like this Tuesday is the Epstein file review again. This is the first time I really touched deep into it, but I got some inside information that I'm ready to drop.
All right. I'm looking forward to that drop. You got to let me know about that one.
Tuesday night tomorrow between 7 to 8 p.m. I think it'll be, you're an hour ahead, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be 8 o'clock your time. I believe 7:30 my time.
All right. By the way, my apologies. I forgot to specify Eastern Standard Time. I usually do that.
With the net, the one thing I've noticed about talking to people from the network is everybody's so spread out as far as like location wise. I have to keep asking, hey, like when they say what time, I'm like, my time, your time, or are we on the same time?
I didn't even think of we also, when I talked to you and was confirming this, I was driving home from work. So
I get the times wrong on eBay. Every time I'm bidding on eBay, that fucking time zone fucks me up.
It's not Greenwich Mean Time. We know that.
No, it says it's Pacific, even though it doesn't show East Coast. So you're looking at it going, all right, I got another 3 hours. And then fuck. But, yeah.
He still uses eBay, Carter.
eBay's coming back.
Is it?
Amazon just banned buying like cones and stuff from my area.
Really?
Do you know who put a bid in to buy eBay last week? For like
what?
For like they some company put a bid in. It was billions. It was like 20, 30 or more billions of dollars. GameStop
tried to buy eBay.
GameStop put a bid in for eBay.
I'm surprised GameStop has the funds to buy eBay.
Yeah.
Well, they have, because all those kids on Reddit managed to get their stock up, so everybody made millions for like 3 minutes.
Same as they did with AMC.
Yeah, with AMC, they did the same thing. But GameStop, they keep doing it.
Yeah, I'm still getting money on AMC with that.
Yeah.
We need to learn. I need to just start investing in like random things that just seem like it's not doing good now. Because out of nowhere, then next thing you know, boom. Now
Dave invests in stock that just happened to be initials of people in his family. That's how little research.
I do a little bit of everything. So, yes, I do have a stock with my initials because I'm vain. And it was only like $1.50. So I'm not going crazy with it. I just do it just because I'm like, hey, I'm having a good day. And I look, I'm like, see, that's just proof right there. DH stock is up. I'm ready to party.
Hey.
It's Friday night. My stock is up. I had a good week at work. Woo! I'm ready to go. I also
main
have my
niche
Nvidia and all
for my YouTube is motivational. Outside of like the normal podcast, you have to celebrate your wins.
You do.
A lot of people don't take the time to do it, like because they always look for that one big win. But those small wins count. You got to celebrate the small wins.
Yeah, every time you get that HIV test and it comes back clear.
That's a big win.
Yeah.
Listen, Paul, you don't have to worry. You can't get it twice.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that one.
You eat your broccoli, you keep everything clear, you're good to go.
Yeah, you are 100% right about that one. I'm going to actually steal that for a joke.
Go for it.
That was hilarious. He said, you only can get it once. You got to try that with your next date on date night. Next time, like, you better put a condom on. Like, you can't get it twice. So I'm actually married, right?
Really?
Yeah.
All right. How is Mr. Carter?
Mr. Carter.
Is this where we get the picture?
Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. My whole mic just died.
Oh, okay. I like your mic arm. It's pretty cool.
I got like a little
okay. The podcasting kit.
Yeah.
Dave, tell your wife to shut up, Dave.
No.
I'll be getting a call about that later.
All right, I'm back.
So what happened with the wife? He froze up on us.
No, he didn't.
Oh, there we go.
Am I here?
Yep.
Yeah,
you're good.
Okay, I had to plug that thing to the charger. Yeah, I love these lightning chargers these days. But
we can hear you.
Okay, so we've been together about 9 years now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, sorry, right out of high school, like it's probably like a couple months after I graduated high school. It's a great thing to do. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it still, but
I wouldn't recommend it after 30 years, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. 20 years you'd be out of jail for killing her. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, it's a hard knock life sometimes.
Well, you know what? You got to make your mistakes early.
You do, because the earlier you make them, the quicker you get. I feel like the earlier you make them, the quicker you're able to learn from them.
Yeah,
true.
The more time you got left after.
Yeah, you fuck up.
You dragged us. How does she like getting dragged from St. Louis? I mean, to St. Louis. Is she happy about that?
No, she was from here.
Oh, okay.
We're both trying to get out of here though, so that's the.
Where you looking to go?
I want to go somewhere a little bit more content friendly.
Oh,
in what way?
Like
OnlyFans content friendly or just content friendly?
Like having people to work with, collab with.
So like what is influencers you can co-produce and create with?
Yeah, it's like out here, I'm gonna pitch you something. Imagine I come to you. I have 10 subscribers. All right. And I say, and somebody with almost 5,000 subscribers says they want to do a collab. Oh, I want you to pay me for it.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Right.
And I'm like, and I have to look at people sometimes, and I do my research pretty extensively. Like I probably had one person that was bigger than me, and that was because of their Instagram. As far as like networking goes, and they did it for free. So I'm like, I try to do stuff with people in like my area, and it's just like it's a lot of, even if you do it, can't like
shit. Shit.
Shit.
You don't want people beating you over the head for the money either. You know what I mean? That's even crazier.
And like I said, if you're like, I had a content creator give me a shout out, and they charged me, I think, $100 for the promo, but they actually had like over 1 million followers. So I'm like, that's fine.
That's a different story.
Yeah, that's cool. But like, my level right now and lower, I'm not paying.
No, and you shouldn't.
Hey, I had 5,000 subscribers until about a week ago, and then Facebook shut all my shit down. So
yeah,
I actually just got banned on Facebook. I had to remake. So the one that I'm texting you all from is a brand new account.
Oh wow! All right.
Yeah, I'm so recently banned. I can't even make new accounts. They keep fucking shutting them down. So that's another story. But
wow, see, that's why you got to have multiple emails.
No, they catch that. You know how they catch it, bro? If you use the same app on your phone, on the same phone, they catch it right off the bat. If you use the web on your phone, they don't catch it.
I haven't had no problem yet.
Yeah, well,
you lucked out.
No such luck over here. But we're working on it.
Yeah.
I've been doing the little challenges that's supposed to help your account grow on Facebook again to get it back up. So I'm hoping aesthetically that it goes back to where
I keep
it was.
forgetting to do those challenges.
They help. They actually do help. I say reels probably bring more attraction to your account. Make sure you have your account in professional mode.
Yeah.
If you have an Instagram, make sure your account is linked.
Yep.
Yeah, they deleted my Instagram account too at the same time. So.
See, now this is where I can't link my Instagram that I have to my new Facebook because it was linked to my old one.
Yeah, you don't want to give them any reason to figure it out.
Exactly.
But I love Instagram promotions, because those come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can afford the blue check mark monthly, I always recommend getting the blue check mark.
The hardest part about getting the blue check mark now is my legit info is blacklisted.
Yeah,
so I can't get a new one because I don't have fake ID that's reasonably good. That's my problem. So my other angle is going to be I actually have a citizenship from another country as well as this one. So I have a passport from somewhere else. So that is going to be an angle I might be exploring.
You guys most definitely give me Cheech and Chong vibes.
And you're the smoker. That's the crazier part.
Y'all don't smoke?
No. So,
wow.
So we're going to let you in on something that you might be a fan of. Maybe something for a future show of yours. In New Jersey, there's a guy called the New Jersey Weed Man. He considers himself a political prisoner. Before it was legal in our state, he was arrested and held without a trial for a long time.
Wow.
Right, do you remember what he was arrested for?
Selling weed literally across the street from the state.
No, that was not what he was arrested for. They could not arrest him for that. So the law they used to arrest him, even though they were trying to get him for the weed, but they couldn't do it, he sold food after 11 p.m.
Yeah.
And he got arrested, and they gave him no bail for over 100 days. He was in jail. And then they let him out and dropped the charges. Now he sells weed on the lawn of the state house with the state police sitting right next to him because he doesn't give a fuck.
And he was doing that before it was legal.
But I'm just saying, after he got him out of jail, he was literally selling weed in the fucking driveway of the state house, and the cops didn't even fuck with him.
That's actually pretty insane.
Yeah, look up NJ Weedman. True story. You can read it.
I most definitely will pull it up.
But unfortunately, don't look at any recent stories because this weekend his establishment was just shot up a little.
Yeah, three people in the patio in the back at 4 a.m. got shot. Now the place closes at 2, so these people could have just been hanging out there. I don't think they were connected to the guy.
Right. They
might have just been hanging out there, but yeah, somebody drove or walked past and shot 3 people. But you know what? All of this shit we're talking about is in a place called Trenton, New Jersey, which is a fucking shithole.
I've never been.
No, you don't. Yeah, if you went to Trenton for a day, you'd say, "God, St. Louis looks really good right now."
I got a question. Mm-hmm. So I'm new to this whole Streamlab thing. Mm-hmm. And I always believe closed mouths don't get fed.
True.
How do you edit these?
What do you mean?
Like, edit? You know, you have that video pop up.
Right.
So you can go live or you can record, right? And then you just edit the shit. I don't think there's an editor, Dave, right?
Not that I know of.
It's not a full-fledged editor, but you can download the MP4. But it has an AI thing that Dave plays with at the end of the show. AI picks 3-4 clips.
3 videos each.
It makes clips using AI. That it kind of listens to what you're talking about and picks out stuff that you can.
They think will go viral.
Yeah, I don't think StreamYard has any kind of editor. You'd have to download the file and edit it in whatever app you use.
But you're doing it live though.
Well, the whole thing just goes on the stream. There's no editor.
Yeah, we stream it live, and then whatever editing we do, we just get a video editor afterwards and then do it. That's all.
So okay, let me.
I'm not good with that, so it doesn't happen often.
Let me rephrase the question in.
Okay.
How do you insert videos and stuff?
All right. So on the screen, there's a button that says present on it, and you can click a video file, an image file,
not yours,
or share a screen. You may even have it on yours. Do you have a below the main screen? Do you have a present?
I
button?
do see the present.
Right.
Okay.
So you click that, and you can import a slide, a video file, an image file, or you can share screen. You can share one window, or you can share your whole desktop.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty, it's basically for people like Dave that have the technological fucking skill of a fucking hand grenade. It's perfect for him.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna step away.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody's at my door.
Okay.
We sent them. They're collecting the $500 you're paying us to be on our fucking show.
The best I can give them is about 5.
Yeah. You know what? The budget of this show will take it.
That's fair.
I'll give them $5 and a lot. 1 second. Let me check.
So did you see the comments from Tom there I put up?
Yeah.
There's about 3 million guys in Jersey called New Jersey weed, man, to be fair.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Right. But I'm going to add something to the chat because, why not? I'll help a little bit. Ed Forchon, I believe I'm not sure how it's pronounced. I'm not even going to lie.
Who's that guy?
What's that?
Who's that guy?
The New Jersey weed man.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That way, if anybody's trying to look this stuff up, they can. Because I care a little bit. But yeah, no, it's like so that was somebody from our little network, and that's why that's the first person to actually join the stream from there, to join us from there. And our comments earlier were from one of the other people that were in the network.
And how do you get to be in this network?
I'm still trying to figure all that shit out.
What is it? Is that Facebook?
It's a loosely affiliated network,
mm-hmm.
and I'm okay with that. But so far everybody did that. You know what I mean?
We're getting punked.
What do you mean?
His mic's not working now. His doorbell's going.
Well, what are you gonna do?
But anyway,
I got a voice message from somebody else, so I don't know what the hell's going on with that.
This show's going great.
Right, I know. It went sideways real quick.
Yeah.
There goes the dog again. Here he comes.
He's coming. We can hear him.
DoorDash is awesome.
So,
or is that Amazon?
This
weed delivery
is actually the TikTok shop.
Ah. Something of your creation or something else?
I wish I created this. I would have been rich.
Right?
But I suck at opening gifts.
That's all right.
Is it a TikTok logo with like a Rasta hat on it? Because that would be cool.
Actually, it would be.
Yeah.
So I'm originally a Twitch streamer. Like I'm on Twitch already. Mm-hmm. And I've just decided to step it up one more notch.
Oh, nice. That's cool. A little 4K video capture. That's awesome.
So, yeah, we had to order that in the mail.
Yeah, my nephew streams on Twitch. He does Halo. He plays Halo. He's like one of the top 10 Halo players in the country.
That is awesome.
And he plugs his Xbox into the capture card like what you just had. So then he uses his computer to get the video to stream out, but meanwhile the Xbox is playing the game, so it doesn't get lagged out by fucking video editing,
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Is Twitch still going strong, or I don't know?
I feel like Twitch more now is getting bigger. Because now you got like rappers coming into it.
Yeah, I think T-Pain's like making more than he did, selling music.
Yeah, you got a lot. So this is the thing, and a lot of people like won't understand this, and like they won't get it. But as a YouTube content creator, once you're monetized, if you're actually like pushing out content that's getting the engagement and views, you can make more than what a rapper makes in a year.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand like why and how, but the thing about it is, like, people don't understand like the rappers' contracts and stuff.
They're terrible.
Versus like we get on here, we have open engagement, there's no contract. I think YouTube, I think that the fee is like 3%, but that's not like nothing really. You know, I'd rather give you 3% of $1,000 than give you 50% of $1,000.
Right.
And
shit, when I was doing YouTube shit, they were getting 33% and I was getting 67%.
But like even that's better than 50%.
Yeah.
And you got 50%, and that's not counting tax.
Right.
True. Do they tax that up front?
No, it's $10.99, right?
For YouTube, I think they do tax it up. Well, you can have a tax taken out.
Yeah, I think you can pick a deduction if you really want one.
I'd rather do that.
I know Twitch. Like for me, I have mine's come out of Twitch because the last thing I need is to go to jail for fucking tax evasion.
Right.
Well, that's how they get you in America. That's how they get you in America. It doesn't matter what law you break and where you steal the money from. If you don't give the IRS their piece, you're going to jail.
Yep. That's how they got Capone.
That's how they get all the mob shit. The RICO Act. Yeah.
Yep.
You're not wrong.
How much does Twitch pay?
I will say it depends on how much you push out, how many ads you run, how many subscribers you got. If you got any partnership deals with them.
So pretty much the same as Instagram and all that shit.
Yeah.
All right.
But the sky's the limit. Like I learned about maximizing ads, and I didn't know I was doing it wrong at first because I was only making like 75 cents a live.
Right.
Okay.
When I first started, and I didn't have really have any subscribers or anything. I had a lot of followers. I had 500 followers, but I think I got probably 3 subscribers.
Right.
Okay. What's the difference with that?
Subscribers pay.
Okay.
And follow anybody can follow you.
So it's kind of like the difference with like YouTube and Patreon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to do custom content for your subscribers?
You don't have to. You can.
Okay.
I feel like the bigger you are, with that, the more it comes with it.
Right.
I know, like you can have a subscriber only chat. So, like, when you go live, only your subscribers chats, or they get special emojis or badges or whatever, or shit like that.
That's kind of cool.
I hear Rumble's quite good too.
I just found out about that.
Yeah. I think Rumble's more of a place for if you're going to get banned off of YouTube, Rumble will let you say what you want. I think that's kind of how that deal is.
Well, OnlyFans also.
Yeah.
It's not just for like porn. Like people go on there just to have unrestricted content.
There was some girl comedian that we know, and I can't remember what her name is. Too. Yeah, they were doing stand up on OnlyFans during the pandemic.
Yeah.
I can believe that.
Yeah. You're on our OnlyFans channel right now, by the way. We're streaming live to all our peace out to our OnlyFans people.
Hey, if I make an OnlyFans, it's $9.99.
Yeah.
My OnlyFans, it's all about my feet pictures.
Shannon Elizabeth just made $1 million in 1 week on OnlyFans.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Imagine how much more she would have made after American Pie, though. That would have been the time to do something like that for her.
Well, they didn't have OnlyFans then.
I said something like that, not that.
Could you imagine what it would have been like for like those earlier, like if streaming was big when Michael Jackson came out?
Oh yeah.
Like, could you would have like Michael touched impression wise? I think his impressions was over 4.8 billion.
Yeah.
That's without really like a streaming platform like that. Like streaming really wasn't a big thing. You had MTV and shit like that, but like YouTube wasn't really pushing out music and content how it is now. I think people capitalizing on it now, and I think a lot of people that if they could have had the platform back then would have did way like it would have been way different.
I mean, they're monetizing like old movies now, and they're making so much money.
But the requirements would have been so much high. Like I remember pre-pandemic, the requirements to get monetized for YouTube, and then post-pandemic, now
I got kicked off of monetization because of that.
It's totally different.
Now it's what 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours a year to get monetized.
Yeah,
1,000 subscribers
and 4,000 hours,
4,000 watch hours, or 3 million valid views.
Yeah. So even with Dave hitting view every 10 seconds for his whole life, he's still not going to get there.
No.
But
I can make believe.
I said on my time I was going to push out lives. Like I'm getting a set schedule now.
Okay.
I know my evenings and like afternoons, and the Puffin Politics has been doing really well. So I said, I'm at the point now. I know I need to push out more content to hit that deadline.
Right.
Because short wise, we are on we're May 10th, and I've hit 100,000 views as far as valid views count. And I've hit 100,000 views, but only like 73,000 of them count as valid views.
Right.
And I'm
what's the difference?
I think a valid view is the people that stay like longer than 5 seconds.
Okay. Yeah. We're real. They have to watch 5 seconds for it to count.
Yeah. So.
All right.
I've been trying to push, but I'm constantly on my like YouTube studio.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, that when I say my phone don't leave my hand, like if I like outside of work, and people are always like, "Oh, you're texting," or no, I'm not texting nobody. I'm looking at videos. I'm looking at content. I'm looking at which video did this. Trying to figure out was it the time I posted it, or it's a lot. It's a lot. Like it's a study,
right? And you got to learn and evolve too. Yeah.
Got to learn and evolve. Like today, I didn't have I hit my view goal of, I always say I try to hit at least 4,000 views a day.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't feel like I did as good as I should have. And I've been hitting, because I'll say that only because I've been hitting videos that's hitting like 30. I'm getting into 30,000s and 20,000. Right. And then you'll see my video, 1,000. I'm like, come on. Come on. What do you got to do? I know one video I gained 100 subscribers from, and I think it was over 30,000 views. I'm like, I was feeling great that day. I'm like, that's a win. That was a winning day. I'm like, it hit view goal, but May has been a successful month so far. I will say that. I don't think I'm gonna hit my goal of 1 million, but I think I'll hit at least 500,000. And the hope for that is if I do hit the 500,000, that I want half of those to be valid views.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That I think that'll be if I do that in shorts, I know the lives will gain more because the shorts are bringing more.
Right.
So that's where I'm sitting at right now.
Nice. So out of the conspiracy theories, what is your favorite?
The shooter was in the car for JFK.
Okay. I like that one.
I truly it's a lot of things. Like when I do the research for them, and before I really bring something up, I like to at least see 10 valid, different sources of that theory.
Okay.
And I believe that with how our government is and the time frame of it, it's a real possibility that was an inside job. because I don't ever believe from the time I've been born, and I was born in 2001.
Right.
I don't believe 9/11 was an outside job. I don't believe about a lot of attacks that they said happened on U.S. soil.
There's a lot of false flags for a lot of things. Yes.
Yeah. So like my thing is, I always try to look at the time when it happened, and then you can figure out the why.
Yeah.
The JFK thing, JFK was really not trying to get involved in a lot of other countries. I won't say nothing specifically because I don't know what all platforms you're all live on. Mm-hmm. But he wasn't trying to get involved in a lot of other countries' problems back then.
Right.
And the wrong no, I feel like that's why he died, because it was a conversation that he had 7 days prior to his assassination with a country's prime minister at that time, I believe. Mm-hmm. And it was a public disagreement. And next thing you knew, 7 days later, he was assassinated.
Listen, there's way too many things behind his death to believe there was just Lee Harvey Oswald that shot him.
Yeah.
Was he the bullet? Maybe. Is he the only one involved? Definitely not.
I don't even think it was the bullet. I think back then, we could question things back then because evidence, the
evidentiary follow process was not the same.
Yeah, like it's a lot of technology out now that will really, catch you up. But like
with Charlie Kirk shooter.
With the Charlie Kirk shooter, the feds won't release the evidence to the defense team. I think that's insane.
Really? Are you big on history besides JFK, or just
yes and no? I'm
okay.
a big Cold War fan, World War fan.
Okay. Because I was going to take it back even further. One of the most popular ones, sort of, or infamous ones, going back to the late 1800s, the lie that got us into the Spanish-American War.
The lie that got us into the Spanish-American War.
Remember the Maine. Spain sank the Maine, the USS Maine. And came to find out it was all bullshit. We went to war. And there's way too many, fucked up conspiracies behind a bunch of other shit. I'm like, really? Like, there's been lies going on for so long between that Gulf of Tonkin getting us into Vietnam, all this other garbage. There's just way too much nonsense.
I think a lot of the wars that we really involve ourselves in as a country, it was when you look at other like countries that are flourishing, right?
Right.
They don't involve themselves in these problems. And they have the resources to do so, like Dubai, Amsterdam, the UK. Like, I know the UK technically counts as a superpower.
Technically.
It may not be the main one, but I know they have a very decent army.
Right.
Why aren't they fighting, for these other countries?
Why? Because we're not getting involved in any bullshit like we used to.
Like, I feel like if America took the time to focus on America.
Yeah, exactly. Why are they getting involved in all these fights and spending money overseas when the people in America live like shit?
I never understood when they say the world, right, is like billions of dollars in debt. And I always keep asking, like, who the fuck? Trillions. Who do we owe?
No.
China.
So I actually was looking into something. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Every nation is in debt to several other nations that are
China.
Also in debt to all the other nations. Like
we owe China millions.
We owe China a lot of money, but China also owes us a lot of money. They also owe 4 other countries money, and those countries owe them and 3 other countries money. Like, it's such a shit show worldwide. Like,
you think they would cancel it? Why doesn't it get canceled out against each other somehow?
You would think it would, but it's not. Because then you'd have to actually take care of fiscal policy in every country, and nobody's going to do that.
But they should.
They should. They should also, like you said, take care of the people that are here.
I believe that currency is like, if currency were to be like taken off the plate, I think a lot of things would be a lot better. And when I say that, I'm not saying like people don't work or nothing like that. I'm saying money, right? If you took the paper out, right? What resources do people actually have to offer that people can trade or can use to benefit whatever country or nation you're from, or the next country if you're like doing a partnership or an ally or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
But if you take that, just to the pure, like I always tell people, a lot of people think I'm joking. Like I said, if it was ever an event to where we would get like powers or anything, I would be a supervillain, and it wouldn't. I wouldn't be the villain saying I'm here to take over the world. I'm gonna be the guy that says I'm here to destroy it. Like I want to see like the Joker off the Dark Knight, like specifically that Joker. I don't want it. I just want to see it all burn.
All right.
Have you guys seen the TV show Plurious?
Plurious? No.
You always bring this up, Paul. Nobody watches that shit.
It's on Apple TV. It's pretty.
I know you tell us all the time. It's a shit show.
But everybody on that show, they don't have money. They all work. Everybody gets fed. Everybody has somewhere to live, but there's no money. It's just everybody helps everybody, and there's no rich people, poor people.
But that's how it should be. That's really how it should be. And the reason it should be like that is because it would take away a hierarchy. It would take away greed.
But you know why that would never happen?
Because of greed.
Because of people.
I tell you why it would never happen.
People are inherently greedy.
I'm not working 60 hours a week, and my wife sits at home watching TV, and we're both getting the same shit. So fuck that.
Why? She already has half of your money.
Yeah.
I think half is such a crazy thing. Like half. You got. I was watching. What was the comedian?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. When he was talking about that shit, like half is a fucking lot.
Yep.
And
unlike you and me, Carter, Dave is in a situation where if he gets half, he's actually better off.
Must be.
Dave is the feminine person of his relationship.
Hey, Dad. Just remember whenever that half come, you remember.
Go back to your point, though. Like, we did have a system based on having something where it was like, well, you had to have something to exchange it for, where it wasn't just bartering, but the dollar was backed on gold.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the dollar right now is you just have the petrodollar backed on the oil. Like, it's got to be backed on something, because when you keep it fiat, like they're always pushing towards, we're eventually going to be at that point where it's going to be a digital currency worldwide,
print money,
whatever it's called, and we're all going to be screwed at that point.
It's never going to be a worldwide currency. Let me tell you why. Because if they pick a day that happens, what if the dollar's down that day?
There's
Americans are going to go, we're not going to fucking be in this.
Across the world is what I'm saying, Paul. They're moving to a point where they want the whole world to be on one currency.
That's never going to happen.
Yeah, it will. I guarantee that. It might not be in our lifetime, but it will happen.
Never in our lifetime.
No, I wouldn't say never in our lifetime, but probably not in our lifetime. They will push you for that during COVID.
But I think the thing about that is, and I don't want people to think I'm anti-USA. I love America. I love my country.
But fuck the USA. Anyway, yeah.
But I do feel like if another country, a more unified country, became the major superpower, I think that'll happen.
All right. So what are the possible countries then?
China.
Right now?
China.
They're not unified. They got guns to their head. It's fucking.
Yeah, but the government makes sure they're unified and they shut the fuck up.
Yeah. How about we? King Jong-un comes in and takes over the planet then?
That's a different country.
No, but I'm saying it's just as unified as fucking China.
Not really, though.
They both have all got guns to their head and they're being told what to do.
Yeah, but one has money, the other doesn't.
Well, Kim Jong-un has money.
No, he doesn't. Not maybe. I mean, as an individual, he may.
That's what I'm saying.
The country, there's nothing in their currency to do anything. China has the trillions of dollars like the U.S. to do something.
I think
Delaware has as much money as North Korea.
Yeah, and I don't want to offend like the Holocaust people when I say this.
It's okay; they're not alive.
I did not say that. I want to be really clear for the video when the video comes out later on, because this is the clip the AI is going to cut,
and it's going to be your face on it, Paul.
That's going to be that one right there.
Out of the 13 million people that was slaughtered, none of them are alive to dispute it. Go for it.
So the thing about this is, I personally want to, if I want to go back in time, I want to, I think that would be the interview of this, the Hitler, because what made you wake up one day and say, "Hey, I'm just going to kill all the Jews"?
Where would you want to do that interview at, though?
No, he the week before he was trying to sell his paintings to get famous, and nobody wanted to buy his paintings, so he said, "Fuck those people," and that's what happened. Because
what do you mean, those people?
If he'd have been successful as a painter, do you think he ever would have happened any of that shit? Because remember, he was a painter before, right?
Yes.
I think something drove him deeper than that, though. Don't get me wrong, that could be a good reason.
There's a million things behind that, though. Yeah, I agree with you.
But that's not for him to be painted as a villain. I gave this quote. I read a quote and I gave it during a podcast. Every hero has a villain.
True.
When they're telling a story. And from the time when I was in school, we were always taught Hitler was just this bad guy. He killed, don't get me wrong, he killed a bunch of people. That was fucked up. But he was a hero in Germany.
To his people, they loved him. Yeah.
To his people. Patrice, was it Patrice that said, "I hate Hitler, but you got to give the guy credit. He knows how to organize shit"?
Well, I just think
German people in general are good at that.
I wish I could know the other side of the story.
That's fair.
That's my standpoint on that. And I'm not saying neither side is right, but I just feel like looking at the situation we're in now, I don't blame the guy.
Well, have you watched? Is it the documentary or the movie Downfall? Is that the movie where it tells his side of the story? Was that Downfall?
No idea.
There's a movie called.
Who produced it?
We know who owns the media.
Yeah, so that's why I wouldn't believe it from our side. If I go to Germany,
see, this is my thing. When you were saying that, if I was going to give the interview, or conduct the interview with the guy, I would want it to be while he was at Madison Square Garden with FDR's people supporting him, because I want that to be out there with him and JFK Sr., the dad Joe Kennedy, he was out there throwing all this money at him, hey, he's a good guy. I want everybody in the room for that one, but only knowing what we know now, because I don't think that would have happened at that point.
Dave, share screen for a second.
Yep, hold on a second.
So it's made by a German guy. It's Hitler through the eyes of his secretary during the war.
I don't know, man. I'll watch it, but I'm very biased about American movies at the moment because I learned something. Here's another conspiracy theory. Well, I'm not even gonna say it's a conspiracy theory. It's an actual fact that the government controls a lot of what Hollywood produces. And I don't think they would allow us to really ever see certain people in the light of day.
Oh, you mean like Michael Jackson's estate paying Lionsgate $25 million, so they took all the child pedophilia out of the fucking movie?
Whatever Michael Jackson had going on when he was alive, I just like I feel like you would have to have been there.
Yeah, well, the kids didn't want to be there, so is that the same thing?
No, they wanted to be there. That was the problem.
Well, you know, the parents wanted them to be there because they wanted their mortgages paid off.
But I also heard like I also heard he really wasn't like. Has anybody came out and said like, "Hey, I was touched by Michael Jackson"?
On the documentary, the one person that was on the documentary, not the movie, he said that he wanted the kids to do stuff in front of him, but there wasn't any touching.
But like, has anybody else came forward?
Everybody that tried to come forward got written a check.
How you know?
Allegedly.
Now, this is the thing about like cases like that. Now, with the Bill Cosby situation, look how many people came out, right?
Yeah, hundreds.
Now, this is the thing. R. Kelly, right?
He's still in jail. Yeah,
still in jail. But when it came to Michael
had a lot more money to pay people off.
Yes, but I don't think he was involved in a way like that people would like him to be. Like, you know, like I don't feel like there's too many people out in the world I really say like I wouldn't put it past them.
Okay.
But for Michael, like, you know, and I don't know him personally or nothing like that, but from just reading this stuff and, you know,
like white kids, so you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I think Michael didn't grow up.
No, he definitely didn't. He definitely didn't.
Like mentally. So like him being around a lot of kids, I think it was more of him just being a kid at heart versus
that. Listen, if you talk to the people that we saw, that not you so much, because when me and Paul were young, we saw these young kids that were always around him, like the
Macaulay Culkin
and Macaulay Culkin, all these people that like they're like, he was the nicest guy. He was just a child, and just a grown child.
But it was the no name. But it was the no name kids that were around him that got fucking shit done to him, not Macaulay.
Allegedly,
Culkin.
We don't know that.
Yeah. I just can't like that's what I'm saying.
By the way, time out, and I'm being serious here, and it's a fucked up thing to say, but you got some random kid from fucking Arkansas that's coming to visit Neverland, or Macaulay Culkin, who's a good-looking child star. I'm gonna fuck Macaulay Culkin, not this little kid.
But
Macaulay Culkin can keep a secret too, apparently.
No.
Yeah. I would most definitely rather fuck somebody who got something to lose versus who got something to gain.
Right, exactly. You want that other famous person, and that's why the Epsteins of the world have always existed. Because if you have something to lose, you're not gonna start talking shit.
Well, the good news is, Dave, there's no one on this planet who's as unfamous as you that you can fuck, so you'll be good.
That's not true. I could fuck you again.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta get out of here.
Walking around prolapsed all night.
Yeah. I gotta get out of here.
All right, yeah, we can wrap this up. We did go a little over because we had a late start with our guest, though. But Carter, plug your stuff coming up.
So Puffin Politics Conspiracy Theories comes out Tuesday between 7:30 and 8. I'm gonna start doing a weekly recap on Fridays. It's not gonna be a long pod, it'll only be like 30 minutes. And then I'm also gonna introduce Media Mondays, which is gonna focus more on the motivational content. Believe in yourself. I'm happy I get to meet these people. I'm happy I got to meet you all. I'm glad to work with you all, and I'm saying that from a really sincere spot.
I can see that. I believe you.
It means a lot to be here. I can't wait to see you all blow up. I'm gonna be cheering. You know, this is most definitely the first of many collabs.
You better start saving that money up then.
Hey. You know, what about I pay you in points, you know, so when I blow up,
I'll take Wawa and Quick Check. You have those in St. Louis?
No, they're more of a Was it not Speedway? What the hell is the name of it? Because they don't have Buc-ee's out there. Sheets.
No, we don't have a Buc-ee's.
You got Sheets out by you?
Cheeks.
All right, I guess that's what Pennsylvania, Ohio.
That's what Michael Jackson looks at.
We got a Cheeks strip club.
Oh, there you go. No, not Cheeks. There's Cheeks everywhere.
So there's Cheeks strip club.
They should be a chain. Just throwing it out there.
It's all right. So anyway, the only thing I got coming up is June 5th so far with the when I come back from my European jaunt. I'm going to be in the MA22, which is the suicide prevention for military members.
Yeah.
And that's June 5th in Jackson at the Moose Lodge.
And I may or may not try to join you down there and meet up with you.
Yep.
All right. On that note, we're going to get out of here. Carter, thank you very much. Paul, thanks as always. You enjoy your trip. I'm Dave Hodge. Everybody have a good night. I'm going to play us out of here. Good night.